And not
And
even
fatness.
then. Excuse me?
Wait, are we talking about Sapphire?
Run that by me again?
Fafnir?
Run that by me again?
I don't want to have this conversation.
Wasn't he in control both? You know what? Actually,
I don't want to
you know
have this
what?
conversation right
Let's
now.
not have this conversation.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
I gotta open
Thank you.
I gotta open my character
This is
sheet. Hold
amazing.
on.
I don't feel comfortable with this conversation.
I don't feel comfortable with half of our conversations, and yet you persist. Now, everyone get y'all's character sheets. Also, Bishop, you need to roll, what's the fucking initiative? Yes.
All right, let me just roll like a. Let me see what I get just like with my natural 20, but then let me get my character sheet out later. That's a natural 5.
Oh, okay. So you and Nolan are on the same. Okay. So, do you have a coin with you by any chance? Just because I want to make this complicated.
Let me roll a d4, and
Okay.
anything below a 2 is heads, and anything higher than it, and like 3 or 4 is tails.
Well, you can't have a 4, so or a 1. So.
Well, like, listen, because like, let's just say like that 2 of them are heads and 2 of them are tails.
Okay.
That way it's half and half. That's a 4. So tails.
We're gonna die.
Somebody might.
I wonder who it's gonna be.
Nim. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe.
Nim dies.
Okay. Hold on. No, you can do that. I just had a stroke, but it's
Plot
fine.
twist. Nim
Okay.
dies.
That wouldn't be much of a plot twist. I have been like threatening him in his sister's car that I would kill him if he didn't choose a fucking accent. Cool.
Fine.
Choose an accent for this one. And
Okay.
then
I will
figure
not
out
be
don't.
saying that out loud.
Roll a d6.
Say it out loud. Oh, say it out
Say
loud.
it, say
I
it.
will not be
Say it.
saying
Say
different
it.
characters
Bishop.
out loud.
Bishop.
Okay, so
Say
the
it.
thing is, me and Bree are trying to get characters on Genshin Impact, and I went, I'll hate them, baby boy, come here, and I got him. And so Bree wants me to do it for her.
Do it. I'm waiting. You have our full
Come on.
attention now.
Come on.
Also, Roman.
Yeah.
Roman.
Nolan. Wait.
Did you get him, Bree?
Wait, it's loading.
You
Do
might
it
have
again.
a problem with D&D Beyond.
Hold on.
Come on.
Get him.
I'll hate them, baby.
Mm.
I'll hate
Get him.
them, baby boy.
Oh, it's goddamn it! It's the goddamn bus route stuff
You
again.
wanted to see what it looked like, and this is what it looks like when my mentally ill ass wants to be entertained.
You know what my mentally ill ass
gonna have
does when
to
I need to be
blur
entertained?
that.
I waste my money.
We're gonna
Oh
have
my
to
god,
blur that.
same.
We're,
What am I looking at?
This is
Wasting money is the best thing to do.
Wait,
Exactly, that's why I have all the
wait,
DLC packs.
Wait. I must see.
Is it? What's this?
That's not a hyphen.
Oh.
what
That's
was
not
that?
what I wanted.
That looked
That's
like a
not what I
stuffed
wanted.
But you
carrot.
got
I
a
don't-
good one.
I don't
Oh,
play
yeah.
Genshin.
Wait.
This
Did
is
you
good.
stream? Did you stream?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Let me
I got
see.
How
her.
does
Oh,
she
I got hers. I got
carry
hers.
those?
Go.
Whatever they are.
Keep going.
Good stuff.
I only have 10 more.
I'll hate them, baby boy.
Do I go for this or this?
Go for I'll hate them, hands down.
Why are we doing
I hate
this?
them.
Hey, that's
No,
my
we get
character.
started.
I don't
That's
play
my character.
Genshin.
I didn't know
What
you
are
were
you
on
doing?
here.
Shut
play
the fuck up.
Genshin.
We are like incredibly focused. Hold on.
No, you didn't get him.
How do you know?
You didn't get him.
It didn't glow gold.
Yeah, you didn't get
Oh,
him.
it's gold?
Yeah, it's gold.
You didn't get him. Yep.
Well, you got her. She's pretty cool.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
You already have her.
Oh yeah.
I don't have her.
Oh, really?
Okay,
So
so
now I have her.
lovelies. We gotta get through some stuff.
Okay.
Before we start, which
No.
accent do you want me to stay with?
Pick one. I'm
All of
pleased.
them.
Pick
have
one
been-
and
you
stay
have
with
been-
it, damn it.
You have been British, you have been Russian, you have been a weird mix of Aussie, and then you have been fucking Scottish. I need you to pick one, at least one.
Which one
please.
entertains you the most?
I don't care. Just pick one.
Fine, I'll go for
Pick one,
British.
damn it.
Okay. Christ. Okay, so let's get into this. Hi guys.
Sounds-
Welcome back to Labyrinth of Kindred. Y'all are gonna die. So,
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, Nalon lost his basket. He might as well die.
God.
so we'll recap yesterday's events for one, the people who have not been here, and two, the person that kind of needed to dip and missed something. So the party walked into a strange town with weird ass fucking buildings, a bunch of blood trails, secret doors, and tension among each other. Patrick goes into a trapdoor with Aziraphale following him. Nalon, Oniria, and Nim wander about upstairs and find books that talk, and Benjamin meets up with a familiar vampiress who is thirsty in more ways than one. And now there are zombies.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And
zombies.
Yeah.
I got eaten.
And the party is separated, so, you know, 2 fights. I'm gonna
The
cry.
master zombies.
I got eaten,
cry.
as well as Nalon's basket of bread, and it's currently in the same
Ben
basket.
And rum. And rum.
The rum.
But
Hold
he
on.
shouldn't be drinking.
So, Ben and Oniria are currently chilling with the zombies and the creepy
Oh yeah.
vampiress. And the
Yep.
creepy vampiress that's just flirting. You can't tell if it's hate flirting or not with
Mhm.
Ben, but there's something.
Mhm.
And Nim is being digested. Nalon is crying for their basket of bread. Patrick and Aziraphale are doing something. I don't know what Patrick's doing. Aziraphale is just kind of sitting there and going like, oh dear.
She's
Oh, no.
being petty and childish.
I'm being
She's being
slimed.
She's being so helpful. So we're gonna go over to Ben and Oniria for a little bit because this takes a little
Ooh.
longer to explain. So last session she said that she knew something about the two of you,
Now
but
you're
then she
switching
vanished in a shush, and then she poofed in just a smoke cloud, and the zombies rose up from the floor in front of Oniria and Ben. They were wrapped really badly in a very dirty brownish red cloth, and you could see like the autopsy scars on their bodies. And from what you could tell, they didn't have eyelids.
Ugh.
Oh.
They also
Okay.
had like dark blackening symbols on their skin, and they kind of looked like binding runes.
Ooh.
If you want to look for more things, you're gonna have to roll because there's not much to look at the moment from how far you guys are, which is about like 10-ish feet.
I remember Ben took out like a whip, was like whipping it around.
Yeah.
And then
Trying to seem
my
intimidating.
character had a staff, and I was
being
doing like the same, trying to. Well, my character's more like watching to see if Ben's gonna make a move or something, to be ready to fight if ever. You know.
Well, you're in luck because Ben's gonna have to, because he rolled a 16, meaning the first to move is yours.
Huh?
Did you do it? Ben, what are you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
looking at me, I was like, huh?
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking to Oniria. I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
Ben rolled higher than Oniria did, so you are the first person to make a move.
Okay, so
Sure.
I take my whip and I fling it at one of the zombies. I fling it at one of the zombies, and the spike ball at the end hits it dead end in the chest.
Roll to hit it. You have like
hit.
a thing for a whip, or is it like unarmed
Shit.
strike?
I think it's unarmed strike.
2.
Okay, so hit. Okay. All right. Authorizing.
Let me take a peek at my notes because I actually took them in like a span of 30 minutes. It's great.
Ooh, 17.
Roll for damage.
Damage.
I screamed so loud earlier, my ears actually hurt.
What?
I think we left the VC before we could hear you scream.
No, I screamed as I got it. I was like,
Did you hear it, Nolan? Did you hear the scream?
I did not
I
hear
heard.
it.
You
Uh,
weren't in the server, dingus.
roll
Oh, that one.
+5.
Yeah, you're
Five.
dingus.
Yeah, the server I left to go yell at people.
I left
5
the
cool
server,
beats.
else
Let me
left.
take a
Yeah.
peek. Cool. So you said like in the face Or in
No,
the
in the
eye? Like,
in
where
the
is it?
chest. I said it hit it in the
chest.
chest.
In the face. Where did?
Pow.
Cool. So, down, you hit him in the chest. Does the whip like do like any specific special
just-
ability, or does it just kind of?
Not- It just fucking hits him, and it just hits him real fucking hard in the chest. Basically, I mean, if these zombies are like weak as fuck, then he just dies, I guess. Because I hit him square in the chest with a spiked ball at the end of a chain. So
How much damage does it do? Or what's your damage roll?
His
damn it.
damage roll was a 5.
Oh. Because I was getting really confused.
Yeah.
Cool. So spike ball smacks one of those zombies dead in the chest, and they just kind of go
Yeah, that's kind of just like
into the Taveen wall. But he gets back up. He's not dead yet. It just very slowly kind of like unfolds from the wall and starts
Uh-oh.
walking towards you again.
oh shit.
And it is the undead's turn because it rolled a 4. So there is one really close to Oniria, and it's gonna try and like take a chunk out of her. Maybe if I roll at all any good. Cool. Hey, what's your armor class?
Give me a second. Sorry, give me a second. It's gonna
That's
take
a
2
got
seconds.
it.
fail that rolled.
No, it was not. I rolled a blank dice. It wasn't
Oh.
controlled by my modifiers. Good.
Oh, that's how you do it. I
Right.
thought you just created an entire character for the zombies.
I'm incredibly lazy, so
There's an entire stat block.
Why
for
is it
the
not
zombies if
loading?
you want.
no, I'm good.
Armor class 10.
Cool.
What?
So
You get the package. I'm in the middle of something right now. You go
So
get it.
you
I'm in the middle of
get-
something right now. You go get the package. Oh, what happened? Sorry, my sister was being annoying. Sorry,
Okay, anyway, I got really confused. I was like, who is getting what?
my sister. Sorry.
No, but
What's happening?
sorry, I was trying to
I
look
get
something
bit?
up. Yeah, so you get bit, and let me take a peeksies at damage. Hold on, damage is like 1d4. There it is. Clunk. Nom nom nom. It's like 1 hit. It's like 1 damage. That's a weak ass bite. Dear God.
That
She just,
sucks.
she just hits it on the head with her staff.
Okay. Roll 2 hit then.
Okay. What do I roll?
Unless you were giggling about that, and you were. That was not actually your action. Which
No, I want to do that. Where do I roll? What do I roll?
You should have a little thingy on the actions. And what do you have? Like a quarterstaff, or is it like a?
It's
an
my
arcane thing?
arcane thingy.
Hold on. I don't know how that works.
know.
I don't know. Hey Bishop, you're a veteran DM. How does arcane staffs work?
Arcane focus thingy.
How does an arcane focus work? And arcane focus means you don't need to use any material components.
I'm just
So, like,
hitting
essentially-
the thing with my staff.
Yeah. So the thing is that an arcane focus, from what I've learned, means you don't like. Usually, you'd need like specific materials to cast
Mhm.
spells, like a material pouch, and like for example, if you
Not
want
a
to cast
spell.
like, if you want to cast like a message spell or something, you need like a copper wire. But using an arcane focus, you don't need that material, or you don't need any material or somatic components, I think, but you still need like verbal ones. But like it doesn't really matter as long as you have your arcane focus.
So do you want me to use strength or something? Like what do I roll?
Yeah.
Well, what would you roll? What's going on? I wasn't listening.
I'm hitting the zombie with my staff. That's it.
Oh yeah, roll to hit.
Where's roll to hit? Is there a thing
Where?
that says
So
hit?
you roll, and so like okay, let me bring up D&D.
Do they just
Can
roll
we-
like a
yeah.
d20 or okay? That's what I
and
need to know.
No. Can you guys just like move on to if you guys can move on to something else, and then we can come back to this. That way we don't like because like right now we're kind of breaking the flow of things, but I can try and do my best to see.
What are we doing?
what
It's
you-
just, I'll just
So, like,
roll strength or
essentially-
something. Like
Well, just like roll and add your whatever your. Oh, give me a
Bree's
second.
currently whacking
Yeah,
a
it's
zombie
what-
that I assume bit her. I assume that's
So-
on your. But
Well, if you're trying to attack using something, then you to basically to hit you. Give me a second. Because do you essentially just try using a hit the same way that you would hit with like a staff or something like that. So if I look up the staff weapon and look up what I think it would be dexterity that you would use to hit it with, but just use your strength modifier for now. So like roll a
dexterity
d20,
or strength.
roll a d20, and add your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
And can you tell me what weapons you're proficient with?
18.
You rolled an 18, so what are
My
you?
weapons: crossbow, light, dagger, dart, quarterstaff, and sling.
Quarterstaff. So you're proficient with quarterstaffs. So I don't know what proficiency does, but right now you got an 18. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
I'm pretty sure proficiency allows you to roll again or
Well,
get an extra
proficiency
modifier.
says +2.
That's advantage. That's advantage.
advantage is different.
So you add two. So you add +2, and then your strength modifier.
Yeah, you had two.
Strength modifier. So +2, and then my strength says -2. Well, in the
Then
spare.
that's an 18.
And that's 18. Cool,
So-
Ian.
Yeah.
So then roll for damage, because you're just kind of going. Unless this poor, probably not so poor zombie dude.
Roll for damage now. Where's damage? I just roll a
roll a
random.
d4. Roll a d4 if you can.
D4?
Like, find anything for it. 'Cause that's what I did, and you got, you got gummed pretty much. Like that was
I
even
rolled a
bite.
4.
Cool. So let me open my notes because I did those. Let me take a peek. See here. Oh, cool. So you just killed this zombie guy. You hit him a couple of times, and he turns into this really gross, like dust, and it smells like really bad. It smells like rotting flesh, kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you bring Undertale into this?
Oh, come on, don't do that.
Get out
Stay
of here.
determined. Stay determined.
You don't get +1
E-
love for
everyone-
killing the zombie. Fuck's sake.
No, sad.
Level up.
I hate that.
You should bring Sans into this. Papyrus.
No, I'm good.
Papyrus
Thank
should be
you
the king.
very much.
Can we have a talking skeleton show up?
I'm gonna hit all of you in the face. Moving
Can we
on.
have- wait,
You know what?
can we just call
Papyrus
him,
should be
can
the
we just
mayor.
call him Steve for non-copyright purposes?
I swear to God. I swear to God. And he's Australian. No, but listen. So the guy dusts. You don't hear doo-doo because you did not get anything from it. There are like 4 more though. Really close by to both you and Ben. So with that, Ben, it is your turn again. What you
Okay.
doing?
I have the best idea. I was thinking about
Oh,
this
boy.
for a hot minute. I haven't
boy.
used this. I haven't used this yet. But it's my
Mhm.
boomerang that I have. It doubles as a cross, right?
Lovely.
So my idea is to throw it, and it hits every skeleton's zombie's heads off, going like all around him and then coming back to me. That's the idea.
How far does your boomerang go? Because they're all kind of like spread out a good distance.
Give me a minute. Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I can do this. I can do this.
Right?
Uh,
Right?
I can do this. Hold on.
Can you?
I hope I can. Otherwise, I look like a complete idiot.
Starting to doubt your ability there, man.
Shut up. Okay. I have it. It doesn't say. Hold on. Give me this minute.
There's no way you uttered it like that. Just, it doesn't say. Creepy.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up. I can
Shutting
do
up
this.
for now.
I'm not an idiot.
Oh my god, I could just look it up.
Please do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm an
You're
idiot.
good.
Aw, no.
Boomerang go in D&D. I can't spell boomerang, so we'll figure it out. Oh, 60 to 120 feet. Cool.
Okay.
So quick. You could have just Googled it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Now-
sorry.
Ow. So cool. I'm gonna be a dick about it. Roll a natural 20, and you can get all of them.
Oh shit. Which one do I roll? Shit.
It's a bludgeoning damage. Do unarmed strike for this.
Unarmed
'Cause
strike.
It's
Okay,
not exactly a.
All right, unarmed strike. Let's do this. Come on.
Right.
It's a now one.
Shit.
It better not. It better be a nut. Nope. So.
Shit. No.
Actually, wait. Hang on.
Oh man.
Cool. So you get 2 of them.
I get 2 of them at least.
Two
Doesn't
of
help.
them. Roll to hit. Roll damage twice.
All right, damage. Let's do damage twice. 5. Oh shit. And roll. There's hit. Shit, damage. Oh, it's just 5 every time. What the fuck?
Sozies.
Mm.
Sozies. You hit them both in the head. You said? Question mark?
Yeah, I try to decapitate them by taking their heads off with the boomerang. That's my idea.
So the heads come off. The bodies stay standing though, and they keep inching ever so slightly closer, while the heads just kind of
What the
kind
fuck?
of roll around on the ground.
What the
Ooh.
fuck? What are these
Bobbleheading.
things?
It's zombies. Obviously.
Mario,
Damn it.
Mario jumped on them.
On Dead's turn, one of the heads is gonna roll its gross way over to you, and it's gonna try and bite at your ankles like a little ankle biter.
Oh, come on.
Here. Hey, what's your armor class?
Armor class is 14.
Cool. So it tries to bite at your ankles, and it cannot reach your ankles. It's just like not move its
Yay!
head enough. It's like biting at your shoes. It's like, but it's not getting through.
Yay! I'm fine.
Bree, your turn.
Am I getting attacked? Are they?
No, you are attacking.
Oh, okay,
There are-
okay. They're like
How
all
many is
around us.
there? There's like 2 left, I think. I think I
2?
said 4.
You said I thought you said 4 for each of us.
No,
you said
there's just
oh,
4
oh.
around. So that means there's
Oh.
2 left.
Okay.
So there's one behind Benjamin, just kind of slowly inching its creepy way over there, and then there's one to the side of you, to like the left of you.
Give me a second. I just need to know what this spell means.
Yeah, what spell is it?
Oh, I was just trying to I can't even say the word.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I wanted to know. I forgot what it meant.
It's a bunch of different things. I can reread them to you after the session.
Oh, it's fine.
What
I
did
have
you
a
do?
list here. It's cool.
Okay. No worries.
I guess. Are they like coming towards me, or like where are
Yes.
they? Okay.
Yes, to the left of you, and it is like slowly shuffling to you.
I guess she hits them again with her staff. Just because none of my spells seems to be like useful right now.
Roll. Roll to smickety smack.
Smickety smack.
I found out what the
Just
proficiency
smickety
does.
smack.
And
Sorry?
this time, do I just roll a d20? That's it? Or I have to
Yes.
add anything?
Roll a d20. What was that, Nim?
I found how proficiency works. Do you have a proficiency bonus?
I think that's for something else.
I have +2 proficiency.
It's basically just to the
Bonus.
attack roll.
I got 17.
Sick. Roll for damage.
Alright.
So surprised none of you have gotten a nat 1 so far.
Shut up.
I got a 5.
Don't jinx it.
Didn't get a nat 1. I want it to happen.
Don't fucking
so I'm
jinx it,
giggle
damn it.
about it. Let me
Just shut
giggle
up.
about it.
Proficiency.
I'm waiting to
someone
see
get a
what
nat
scenario
one?
you can come up with when, if someone gets a nat 1.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
You
such a
gotta
dick
you
about it.
gotta make it like slapstick, like just
I
like
got a 6.
really bad.
Well, wait. We should make that a
Jinx it,
weapon.
damn
Got
it.
a 6.
We should make that a
D-
weapon.
uh,
Slapstick.
Trying to I try to DM like my dad does every time he somebody in his party rolls a nat 1, and it's hilarious every time. Cool. So you smickety smack the zombie shuffling close to you. His head also rolls onto the floor, but then it starts screeching. Like really, it starts going like it is screeching.
Okay.
And it's just staring up at you and going and the body just kind of
How
falls.
tall are
and
these
kind of
things?
like they
Oh.
are like 6'2".
Okay.
But at the moment, the body is on the floor and the head is on the floor. And the way the body is moving, have you ever seen a turtle on its back? It's like,
Yeah.
you're doing that.
Okay, but it's not dead. It's just like screeching.
So, Ben, it's your turn.
Okay.
you
So she got. So there's only one left, right? And that one's behind me. Okay.
The other one is still alive. It's just prone. It's on the floor.
What? Oh, well, you said there was one behind me, so I need to think about this. How I'm gonna do this. Okay. How am I gonna get him from behind me? Okay. I slowly turn around. All right.
Okay.
I slowly
loving
turn
this.
around. I slowly turn around, and I
He's behind me,
I
isn't he?
slowly pull up my whip, and I just try to whack him with it. I'm just like, no.
Okay.
It's like, no.
You
I mean-
literally say the words no.
No. No. Do I roll to damage?
Roll to hit.
Hit, I meant. I
Yeah, roll to
got.
hit first.
Oh, it's an 8.
Cool. So, you do hit him. Are you trying to send him back, or are you trying to like?
No, I'm just like trying to like make him like hesitate for a minute. I'm just like, stop.
No.
No.
Roll for damage then. You did hit him, so now you gotta reap the consequences. Cool.
Yeah.
So he kind of shimmy shambles back a little bit and kind of holds where you hit him, and just looks down and looks back at you, and also starts screeching. So it's like a harmony of screeching
Yeah.
going on.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
They're
What
like,
does it sound like?
no, it just sounds like that. It's like, but there's 2 of them, so it makes it worse. It is the undead's turn. Let me take a peeksies. So the undead that is on the floor, his head kind of rolls over to Oniria, and it tries to bite her. It has
Again.
no arms, so that is all it can do.
But it's on the floor.
But the head is on the floor. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. you get. Do you get bit again? Your AC
Yeah.
was 10, right?
Sorry?
It was 10, correct?
Armor class, yeah.
Just pull up my my damage here. If it's a 1, I swear to God. Cool. So, you get bit right in the ankles, and it's 3
Ouch.
damage.
Not my ankle.
Ah, ankle biters.
Ankle biters. Okay.
How dare
and then
they?
Whoa,
with
wait,
that-
wait. Oniria, are you wearing a dress?
yes.
I knew it.
How did you know it? What do you mean?
Based off your character picture,
Yeah.
profile picture. Yeah, I could probably say.
yeah, she is. So,
with that, Oniria, it is now your turn. What shall you do?
so if it's on the ground, I'm just gonna like kick it or like.
I was hoping you would do that. I was very like, just kick it. Just kick it
Either
away.
kick it or like
Like a
like stomp on it.
Yeah, just stomp on it.
Yeah, just
Okay,
stomp.
which one
Can
do you
you-
want to do?
I was about to say,
Do
can
you
you
want to kick it,
roll-
or do you want to stomp on it?
Stomp it. Yeah.
Aw, I was hoping you could
Roll.
punt it outside of the bar. Just like punt it out the door.
Nah, you
Uh,
kick it to Ben. Y'all are playing like soccer with it.
yes.
Until it hits someone in the face.
Loser
and it
gets
bites.
their big toe bitten off.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Whoa. You
Oh.
nasty ass.
Roll the stippy stompy. So roll like unarmed strike and just stippy stomp.
Arm strength. A
Are
what?
you wearing unarmed strike to stippy stomp?
Unarmed strength. How does that? What do I do? What does that mean?
Strike.
Unarmed strength. Just strength?
No,
Normal
strike.
strength?
Right.
Strike. I thought you said string.
No. You could use.
Unarmed strike is to hit you. I think you add your strength bonus to the damage.
So do I do
Wait,
that?
are you wearing heels by chance, Oniria?
Yeah.
Sure. Stomping. Oh,
Yeah.
add your strength. Unless you don't have.
Oh, that's sad because I have -2 strength.
Oh, then you don't add anything.
Okay. D20. Let's roll.
I had to say, if you were about to get a nat 20, it would have looked even such
18.
fair. Beautiful.
18.
Roll damage for Stippy Stompy.
Damage.
This
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Damage.
That's great.
16.
Oh my god!
How did you know?
Damn it?
No,
Can you
that's
share?
that's
Wait,
not,
you rolled a d20.
I just rolled a normal d20.
that's
No,
not.
not for damage. For unarmed strike,
I'm not supposed to do
it
that?
should have.
No,
No, for
you're
unarmed
supposed to
strike,
roll.
it's
Okay,
supposed
for
to have
unarmed
a thingy.
strike, it
I'm so good.
is.
You're unarmed strike.
You
is-
deal 1 bludgeoning damage plus your strength modifier, so you do -1 damage.
I'm so confused.
No, for
I do the
unarmed
strength.
Hold on,
Fucking
hold on.
kills
Oh,
the zombie.
wait. For unarmed strike, there's supposed to be a little thingy there. It's supposed to have a little
Yeah.
damage point.
Yeah,
There is.
Is it
like
Yeah.
there's hit/DC and then damage right beside it.
Yeah. It's right next to where you would roll to hit.
So go to your actions,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
unarmed strike, and then so there's hit/DC, which is the first little box,
Okay, so I
and
click
then
on which
and then
one?
you just
one on the
click
right.
damage.
DC.
Click on your damage
Damage.
box.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So, you try and stomp on this head, but it has like a metal. It has something metal in it. So you just kind of step on it, and then your foot just bounces right back up.
The heel breaks.
And the heel just slaps. No, your heel is fine for the most part. It's still screeching at you. In fact, louder now that you tried to stomp it. It's like, like it gets much louder suddenly. And Benjamin, it's your turn.
What?
Okay. So what do?
That's
All
true.
right.
Okay.
Uh.
So there are 2
shit.
zombies left still.
One's on the floor like a turtle, and one's behind me just screaming.
Pretty much, yeah.
Shit. What the fuck do I do? Okay, I'm trying to think. Let me think. Can I just go up to the zombie that's on the floor like a turtle? Can I stomp on him?
His body or his head?
His body. Like
Okay.
just like
all of him.
Everything.
Anywhere.
Grab his head, put it on the body. I'm gonna be an asshole about it. Yeah, go ahead. Roll.
roll hit. Let's do it.
Weird question. What shoes do you have?
Fucking boots. Like heavy fucking boots. 25.
25. I thought it was at 20 for me.
Yay!
Roll for damage, man.
Boom. Yeah, baby.
Oh, okay. So, where do you step?
Like I step like on like his rib kind of area where his ribs would be, and I just like full force stomp on him. Like as hard as I fucking can and see what happens.
So, you stomp on his body, like
Mhm.
where his ribs happen to be at. You hear a very sickening crack, and it echoes throughout where you are.
Oh.
And for a moment, the screeching of both kind of cease, and then the body just explodes into that gross, nasty dust. You don't hear a fucking ding. But it explodes to this nasty ass dust, and it is now all over your boot.
Ah, fuck.
The head near Oniria also just kind of punk, and it is all over her heels.
Oh,
Now there's
okay.
just one left.
And that's the one that's just screaming.
And now it is the undead's turn. Let me take a peeksies. So he is the closest to Ben, so he is going to, instead of shuffle, he is going to run, and he is going to jump, and he is going to try and bite you in the neck.
Oh
Is
shit!
he gonna succeed? Maybe not.
What do you get? Come on.
So
One,
here's what
one,
happens.
one.
Here's I got a 4, so here's what happens. He starts shambling over. He jumps, and at the last second, Ben just kind of weaves out of the
Like-
way.
Like no effort, just turn to the side and just run past him.
Just-
It's like,
Just watches, and he falls. And let me roll for something really quickly. And he falls onto like the edge of the bar counter, and he dusts from his own doing.
oh, cool.
Thanos?
Oh, we killed all the zombies.
Now you
That
just
one
smell
killed
really,
itself.
really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now we circle away from you lovely people down to the mimic. So let me change a thingy-majiggity really quickly, because I need to do that to be able to focus on what I am doing. Ha-dabba-dabba-dabba-da. Cool. So, let me find my notey notes. Wait, so, as for Nim is inside this really dark, what the fuck was that? Anyway, Nim is inside this really dark, wet, and, like, just cramped area. They can't see, but they can roughly make out the voices that are outside of where they've been trapped in, but they sound really far off and not in front of, the chest. As the group around the chest starts talking and trying to figure out what to do, Nim starts to feel something wet, like, rise above their ankles, kind of like water. But it stings.
It's acid.
Uh-oh.
That's the fucking scream he does.
No, you know what that reminds me of?
He
Fucking
made
cyanide
such a
happiness.
He made such a horrid noise that he glitched out of existence.
That scream
Don't shoot
reminded me
yourself
of.
now.
No, that scream reminded me of like cyanide happiness stuff. Just. Ugh. We had ASDF movies, bro. Okay, anyway. So, Nim, you have that information. You also feel something kind of like brush against your leg. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel very comfortable.
I want to find out. Okay, I'm gonna cast the cantrip you made.
That's level 2, buddy.
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Is it? Hold on, I might be on crack.
It's a cantrip. It's called Ball.
It is. I'm a little stupid. My bad. Whoopsie doops. I didn't realize that if it's a cantrip, you can use it no matter what spell.
I'm
Whoops.
gonna
Anyway,
use
continue.
it
Continue, I
inside
guess.
whatever box I'm in, and look at what is
Yes.
brushing against me.
So you do that, and it's a very small. For some reason, it's a lot dimmer than it's supposed to be, but it's a ball of light. And you kind of hold it, and you look down, and it's a body, but it is like a bird body. You can see its bones.
A
bird?
bird?
Oh.
A bird?
Bird.
Oh, just a bird.
That's
I thought it
funny.
was just me.
Crispy. It is a crispy body.
Can we
Okay.
eat
You
it?
can see- No, you
Nom
can
nom
see its
nom.
bones.
Num, num,
You can
num.
see its
Mm.
bones, and even then, the bones are starting to like.
Yummy.
What happens to
Crispy
bones
body.
if you put them in acid? What happens to bones if you put them in acid? My mom's
I
gonna think I'm
wonder
trying to be
what.
a
Do they
serial killer.
disintegrate? Maybe.
Yeah, they do. So they dissolve. So the bones are like slowly dissolving into whatever this liquid is.
They're next.
So what shoes you
Wow.
wearing?
I'm wearing steel-toed ox
Oh,
boots.
shit.
Well, your shoes are melting. So that's an issue.
fancy
Back to the
shoes.
people outside the box.
I'm crying.
What?
Zerafil is looking at Nalon like,
I didn't even take my action.
you don't have one! You didn't roll initiative! You can't! You're in the box!
You told me not to.
Because you're in the box!
I can still do something in the box. I have things
No, you
to figure
can't!
out.
Not in that
I
box.
can stab it
With what?
It's Nels.
Your
with
shit's
my
outside.
dagger.
Your shit's outside. I told you that. It didn't
I
take
know.
your shit.
It
You
just
got nothing to stab it
it
with
just
unless you want to
grabbed me
bite
in
it,
my
and then you're
clothes.
biting wood.
it grabbed me in my clothes. Were just left standing there.
Like a fucking cartoon. Anyway, so Aziraphale is looking at Nalon, crying over a breadbasket, but says
Was he
nothing.
crying? Was he
You
crying?
said they were. You
I
said
don't
they
think
were. Or they were about to start crying.
No, I think their voice was breaking, if I'm correct.
Is that not a signal of almost tears?
Almost tears, yeah. I'm crying right now. Give me a second.
Why? Are you okay?
I don't know.
That's not concerning at all.
Helpful.
Thank you.
It's not.
I'm worried. Are you okay?
I'm good. It's just my eyes now hurt. That's it.
No.
Try
Oh,
drinking
no.
water and blinking more. It should help.
Yeah, did you get something in your eye?
Water
No.
in your eyeballs, Nolan.
Yeah.
That's what he
pour-
meant. Put it put a straw in your eye and just water.
Okay.
Like,
Just like a
That
full-on
eyeball.
power hose.
How tasty.
1 second.
Alright,
I need to
anyway,
go to
anyway.
bed.
Protein.
Okay, then you can go do that.
No, I'm not
Uh,
actually going.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So, Aziraphale
the
looks
hose.
at Nalon as their voice is breaking for a breadbasket, but she says nothing. She thinks it's like a tism thing, and she looks over to Patrick, and then at the box, and then back at Patrick, and then back at the box, and she's like, "Are we able to?"
Fuck this shit.
Fuck you. Fuck
Nalon-
you.
Nalon kind of like peeps up and like his voice is kind of like not as high pitched as usual, and he's like, "It's like you can't say that."
This is a Christian Minecraft, so we can't just say that.
This is a Christian mimic dungeon.
Don't let me out yet. I have something I want to do.
I'd like
Text that to me, because I don't know what it is.
what is going on? What
Him
is
got
Patrick doing?
swallowed by the chest you opened.
By the chest I opened, and
No, Nim
I
opened it. Nim opened that one.
I
Didn't Nim
opened
not
the
open that
chest,
chest?
and the tongue flew out of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Nim, and if I'm correct,
Oh.
no, Nalon was standing in front of that chest. The other chest Nim went and opened.
They both no, honey.
No, if I remember
Trust?
correctly.
no, hon. Trust. You would have been swallowed. Trust.
Fair.
So back to what I was saying, Patrick. You opened the chest even just a little bit with your arcane focus, and then a really long pink tongue grabbed Nim, stripped him of his weapons, and swallowed him.
Stripped of his sanity.
Ripped him.
Can I try
I'm
and
gonna say
can I try
clothes,
and
but-
mage? Can I try and use a mage hand to kind of wrap it around Nim's ankle and try and pull him out?
He's like all the
Oh
way
wait,
in. The chest
is he like are his feet sticking out or is his head sticking out?
The chest is closed. He is like fully in that.
I'd like to open the chest with my mage hand, please.
Oh, let me roll something real quick. Let me check that for you. Oh boy. Okay. So, you open the chest little by little. Sorry, I switched tabs. I wasn't supposed to. Anyway, little by little, you start to slowly open it, and then the tongue kind of swerves around Nim's body protectively, and then like smacks you in the face, and then goes back in the chest and closes it.
I love this.
It's in love.
Meanwhile, Nim, the weird water is slowly starting to rise up to your knee, and it burns. Are you wearing like pants?
Yeah.
I'm wearing just like a
Depends.
large
Did it
tattered
leave
robe.
those too?
Yeah.
Did it take those or leave those?
It stripped you of only your weapons.
Okay.
You have all of your clothes for now. It's
Oh,
like,
thank
For
God.
now.
For now.
Thank God
when
he's
they
got
heal,
clothes on.
vanish.
For now.
Nim, do you wear pants, or are you wearing a skirt, or what are you wearing?
I am wearing pants.
Not for long. So your clothes
What?
keep burning.
Oh no.
She wants to go there.
Get a
She wants to
room.
go there.
I
So
hardly
your
know
pants-
you.
So your pants are starting to burn little by little. It's not like spreading like firewood, but where the water is touching, your pants are starting to like burn, and your skin is starting to burn. It's not a fun experience. I'm waiting to hear that
No.
god awful scream again. All you guys hear from the chest is just a little help. Please. And Aziraphale again looks at Patch and goes,
Is
Can-
is Nalon close enough to actually see the chest? I was just asking.
"Oh, are you trying to? Okay, I see what you're doing."
She's just kind of Patrick it just kind of stands there and is like debating whether or not to leave Nim in the chest.
Just got hit by a
He's like-
tongue like
Up and he's like, what the
And
fuck?
he's like he's like is there anything that like is there any residue on my face?
There is so much slobber.
And
Oh.
I just stand there bamboozled and
Flabbergasted.
I am discombobulated and I bring my hand up to like touch my cheek and as I feel like this slightly like
Sticky.
like this slightly sticky almost gooey feel and like pull away some like little strings of slobber stay stuck on my hand and like as I pull my hand away and it's like and it's almost got like a boogery texture.
Mm.
It's like this
This is fucking
this
gross.
listen, this mimic needs like to brush its teeth. And needs some mouthwash.
It's got Nim. Nim can do it.
Nimkin mouthwash. And he looks at the chest and goes, fine. And holds out his arcane focus. Holds out his hand where you all like whoever's in the room can see like a very dark stone that seems to be absorbing all light around it. Just like start like the void that is around it gets a little bit bigger, and I cast chill touch on the chest.
Okay. Cool beans. So.
I got a
it's,
natural 20.
You did not. You lied.
I am not fucking with you. I am not fucking with you. I got a natural 20.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know why I'm
Lucky
looking
set
in
of
here. I
dice.
don't know why I'm looking in the D&D Beyond because I'm not gonna see it. But holy shit!
I
Okay,
am not joking. I would never joke about this type of thing.
that's sick. All right.
Wait, if I get a natural 20, I think I do double damage.
I
right?
think so. Question mark. Do I have to roll anything to not be chill touched, even though this mimic has no hands?
No, it's just a hit.
You with? Wins. Well, you do that.
Yeah, crit damage. So I rolled a hit. But
You do
I'm just gonna
that.
see what crit damage does. Yeah, I rolled twice. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna roll 2d8 now.
Gabby, I'm gonna eat something because now my stomach hurts.
That's a 3, and that's a 3. So I do 6 necrotic damage towards the chest. The
I
mimic.
don't know what necrotic means, but I'm gonna pretend I know what it means. Cool. So it's chilly now. Nim, it was once really, really burning and really hot. I don't know what's going on with
The chest can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. So like a large ghostly skeletal hand, almost like dripping in green ethereal aura, like latches on to like the chest. I'm gonna say the chest handle or something like that, and like gives like almost like a rotting smell in the air as it deals 6 necrotic damage.
awesome sauce. Let me do it. Cool. So Nim, you're really cold right now.
Ah,
Incredibly cold in there.
actually, I like the cold.
It's nice and cozy in here.
sorry. I read Anyway, so I was flabbergasted by the sentence that was sent to me about this mimic.
What did I miss? I feel I missed something because my internet disconnected.
Layden.
Patrick went fine and is now making the mimic cold.
Yeah, no, I did not know that because I hadn't heard it. That's it.
You do, yeah. So Nim, now you're like really cold. It's like really cold in there now, and the mimic, like inside the mimic, it's having a really bad reaction where the tongue is just going.
Oh, I know one way to warm up.
I hardly know you. Ew. We
I
just
gave her-
met.
She has to make a choice. Rowan, make a choice.
We just met.
There are genuine tears in my eyes right now. Let me wipe that tear away real quick. Genuine. Okay. No, hold on. Let me dab that. Okay, cool. So no.
I can warm you up. Fuck.
Choose, but you have to tell this is some others now. Oh boy. Okay, so it's cold as fuck. And
Oh, that's
all Patrick hears from outside is, I know where I can warm up. And the inside of the chest glows like pink. It
What
just
the
glows.
fuck is going on?
There's a pink shine
I'm concerned.
coming from like the inside of the chest.
I'm scared.
And there's a pink shine coming from the chest. I apologize.
Oh,
I never
no.
said a big
He's
shot.
very happy to say. So there's a pink shine coming from the chest, and inside the chest, Nim's kind of like smirking as the tongue's like freaking the fuck out because it's cold. His eyes glow pink to illuminate his surroundings a little more. He sees that there is a whole other bard like him in the acid already. His eyes are also glowing pink, or they were. Now they're just stuck like that because he's dead. I want you to roll something, Nim.
Okay. Oh, so that's just a previous me.
Roll
Was I
a
dead?
okay, roll performance for me real quick.
Ah, I hate
No, it's not for
this.
that. I have something better. I have something even better for this.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you don't get a certain number, I'm going to laugh.
Did I mention this is my highest stat?
Oh, is it?
It's a
Ha,
plus
it
8.
fucked you over bad. Cool.
It's a +8.
Haha,
What?
get cucked.
It's a
Get
14.
cocked.
It does nothing. So you try and like schmoove your way closer to the tongue, trying to be all seductive and shit, and the chest opens its mouth, wraps its tongue around your waist, and throws you out,
Ha, get
Ow.
and
cucked.
then snaps itself shut.
Do I still have my clothes on?
Yes.
Okay, good.
God damn it.
You have shorts now, but yes.
I have shorts now.
And your
you
shoes
were-
are gone, but
You were a little
yeah.
close there. Ooh.
I could go farther.
Shut
Please
up!
don't.
The fact
Shut
that you have
up!
to mute your
Please,
mic.
please don't fuck the mimic in this call.
Ah, don't fuck the mimic. Ah.
John, back off.
God damn it, you're setting a new stereotypes for bards. God damn it. Oh my god.
She said I
This is
wouldn't
aw-
do
I
it,
feel-
and I decided
I-
I
I
will.
didn't say
I
that, actually.
feel physically awful.
How do
You
you
said
think
I
I
wouldn't
felt having to
seduce
say
everything
that?
in
I
the
had to
game.
stop myself and think about the sentence in my head to make it okay.
You said I wouldn't seduce everything
I
in
have
the
to
game.
hang out with you tomorrow, Nim.
I'll be
You don't.
normal
You don't
tomorrow.
have to. You don't have
do.
to. Why?
I
You
do,
don't
because
have
Mom already
to.
made plans, so I have
Oh.
to. Alright, anyway.
I can be
So you're
normal tomorrow.
outside. No, you won't. You're outside the mimic now. I'm gonna tell Aiden on you.
Oh.
But anyway, you're inside. You're outside the mimic now
Oh.
with Patrick, Nalon, Aziraphale. And she's staring at you
Very sad, Nalon.
with such dread on her face. Like she knows what you did.
Oh.
She's- Just puts her hands kind of like on her stomach protectively, and she kind of scoots away from you. Kind of hides more behind Patrick.
A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
No, I'm not a shield. And he like,
When you,
he, like,
when you gotta
moves
go, you gotta
away.
go.
I feel like my brain missed something.
Patrick like physically moves away from Aziraphale and just goes, "Not a shield."
I mean, and that's not something you should fuck, but he tried.
It makes me a shield, does it?
Does now.
This is on
Nalon
the
like kind
internet
of
now.
looks at the mimic for a moment, like and like he just stares at it.
The mimic kind of
and
opens
no.
its jaw a little. And closes it again.
As I get up, I pick up a loaf of Renza's here, as it's still covered in the acid. And I hand it over. I got it for you.
You freak.
Oh, this is
As it's
This-
slowly melting away.
this derailed.
Nalon
so
doesn't
cute.
even like he stares at the bread for a moment and he goes to grab it, but as he sees that like it has the acid on it, correct? Like it's slowly
Yes.
It's
he
melting.
like he gives it a disgusted look and he's like that's not mine.
That's not my bread.
And
That's
I
weird.
drop. Knocked out.
Wait, did you just say you got knocked out?
I just drop tired to the floor.
So, Aziraphale looks at you again as you're knocked out, like a worried mother would, you know, if her son tried to fuck a mimic.
I can
I'm
make
gonna let that
myself
down.
immune to acid.
No, you can't.
I just need the spell.
What?
No, that makes me more scared of what you could do with a mimic if you got that spell.
Oh, not just the mimic. I can make myself immune to fire.
But at the moment you can't. Remember that. Anyway,
Aw.
Aziraphale kind of slowly
Wait a
creeps
moment.
down. How heavy are you?
Let me look. 1 second.
And can a pregnant woman lift you?
Probably. I don't know.
Pregnant women are strong.
Okay.
Especially when protecting the child.
Ah, well, at the moment she's trying to get you away from a mimic that you almost sexually assaulted. So,
Okay.
it's more protecting the mimic than anything else.
I'm 120
Mimic
pounds.
rights.
Mimic rights are
Yeah, she can pick me
human
up.
Mimic-
rights.
Mimic lives matter. Sorry, I'm not making fun of Black Lives Matter. I'm just like, just trying to make a joke.
Oh my gosh.
I know how much you weigh, my dude. I think it's in there,
I
isn't it?
said 120.
Oh, you did! Did you? Oh, I didn't hear you
Yes.
if you did. Well, I didn't hear you. So 100? Damn.
120.
Damn!
No,
Hold on.
I skinny.
no. He got pounds on the lawn.
No, wait. That's
Oh boy.
Oh,
So
I messed up. It should have been 130. I messed up.
okay, well, either way, Aziraphale kind of puts her arms like I don't know how to bridal style carry somebody. She kind of puts her arms like under your knees and one like where your neck is, like here.
Does
she tries
get
to
a
lift
little
you.
sizzle?
She tries to lift you, and then she just goes, and she puts you right back down.
Aw, she didn't get the sizzle from the acid.
Nope.
Wait, she picked me up
Nalon.
by the legs on one hand and arm, well, on my back on the other, right?
Yes.
Aw, I was hoping the acid was still there.
Anyway, but she can't lift you, so she just kind of looks at Patrick and goes, "Do you think I'd hurt any brain cells if I just dragged him?"
Nalon shake.
I
Nalon.
have none
Nalon.
in the first place.
Nalon's like.
He shakes.
Yeah, Nalon's shaking his head.
I just shake my head and go, "Don't touch it."
something
Don't
might
touch.
happen if you
He didn't know that you were protective over him now.
I'm
No,
not
he's just
protecting over
protecting you.
him.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry.
I
So-
am not protective over anyone.
Huh? Except yourself, I would assume.
Yes.
So you are protective over someone. You lied right to my face.
Why are we talking about this?
You told me not to touch him, but we have to take him. We can't leave him here.
This
You
will-
could.
Nalon is
We
currently.
can't.
just
You're
like-
not here. Shut up. Okay, so Ben, you're not here right now. You're
Wait,
recovering.
I have a question.
Yes.
So Nim, that name
Nim?
is
Mhm.
on.
Nom
It's
nom?
fuck you.
At the sound of that
His
voice,
stuff is on the floor, right? His
at the sound of
All
that
his
name,
weapons.
Nim's
and
head shoots up
Nalon
and
go
stares
and like
at you.
try and grab the stuff.
You can roll a strength check and see if you can carry such heavy items.
This
It's just
always
a bow
works
and a
so
dagger.
well for me.
And a loop,
Heavy items.
not a loop. At the sound of him saying nom nom instead of
13.
Nim, my head shoots up and stares at him with such a disgusted face.
Nalon is like kind of holding your stuff near their chest and just
With-
eyeing you down.
Nalon still has the book, right?
Yes, you still.
At least he has something, because now he's lost all his money. His
Bread,
family
more importantly.
He's lost his family heirloom, which is also very important to him. He's lost his bread, his basket, and his rum. He has a
Is
nothing
the
to
rum the
do.
most important thing right there?
Oh, oh.
Family heirloom and basket were.
Nim
Well, now it's
turns-
disintegrated. So yeah, we'll get you a new one.
Wait, Nim turns to Nalon and say, "As I can go look again."
The mimic. You know when you taste something really bad, and so you kind of like your face. Imagine that, but a mimic, and it's wood, so it's like
It's like curling its
curls.
wood chest. into-
it's like. And then it sticks out its tongue and does this motion. And it
Oh,
slithers
come
back
on.
inside.
You'd let Nalon do it.
The way out of the
That's
campaign, the
called
way you
consent.
no, here's the thing. Out of the
You need to
campaign,
learn
the
to
way you
receive it.
hold on. Out of the campaign, right? Out of campaign talk, the way you described what you would do for this thing to me.
Shh.
Michael, you're
Okay.
fucking weird. What the fuck?
Okay, it's not. I wasn't the one trying to do it to the mimic. The mimic's the one that grabbed me. The
Dog,
mimic's
what
the
the
one that's
fuck?
grabbed me.
The mi-
I
the
just
mimic-
joined in.
Guys, the mimic came onto me. The mimic came onto me first.
It grabbed
It was
me
making
first.
suggestions first, not me.
Oh my god.
Okay, I can be a lot worse, or I can stop this now if you want.
Please stop.
Okay.
It
So,
can't be any worse. The way you described it to
don't.
me. It
Please
was the
don't.
way you described it to me. You were like, my eyes go pink, my pupils turn into hearts. Oh, there's so much to unpack in that little paragraph.
okay, I have
There's
the
so much.
biggest imagination you will ever see.
That mimic did not deserve that much.
I
Did
ate
not
Nalon's
deserve it.
basket. I
but
think it did.
certainly tried for it.
Mimics have souls. They have feelings.
And it feels uncomfortable. Moving on.
Do they have
Feel
phones?
assaulted.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. That was.
You know what
hilarious.
else insulted your mom? Anyway, sorry.
She don't exist.
Yo, no way! My mom!
I have a mom.
Mickey
I thought I
Mouse?
was born in a test tube.
You don't have a mom. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so
That's part of my backstory.
Yes, I am your mom.
Ew. No.
Patrick is a girl?
If Patrick was my mom, I'd have the same nah.
So, Aziraphale kind of looks at him and goes, "Ah, you're alive. Are you alright? Oh, dear." And she kind of looks at your legs, which are bleeding because acid.
Ah.
It's like, "Oh, dear.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
say
right?" Well, obviously you're not right, but
Yes.
hey,
I
look
guess
down.
so. I look down and then I'm like, oh. And then I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
How much
No,
damage?
it's alright.
How much
Alright.
damage should I take?
Not a lot. Your legs are just bleeding really bad.
I'm just gonna use the cure wounds to cure him.
Oh, so you're bleeding out, but no damage.
I'm just gonna.
Didn't think at the time. Listen, I was very flabbergasted by him trying to fuck the mimic. I forgot.
That's the lawn job. Back off.
God.
Okay, I'm just gonna heal myself with cure wounds, because
Oh, fuck.
it can heal more than 7 damage.
No. So you are no longer bleeding. There's just a lot of now like dry and wet-ish blood on your legs and on your shorts, and you no longer have shoes.
My favorite shoes.
No, Nalon looks down at his own shoes and he looks at it like, I would offer you mine, but they kind of no fit.
That's
My
okay.
shoes.
That's okay. But thank you.
They fit your toes.
Ow!
They fit a toe.
I forgot to check if I fit the acid vial in. No,
Sorry?
no, poison vial, not acid vial. Because you know how the shoes, the steel-toed shoes, only exist in like movies, and they always have this knife that sticks out in the front, and it's always laced with.
Also, boots exist in real life, by the way.
No, but boots that have knives sticking out of the front.
Oh, knives.
Like they're built in.
That's
I
what
mean,
it
they
Have you
is.
exist
heard
in
of
real life.
Have you heard of the
They-
Kingsman?
Oh,
No.
No,
such
yes.
a good fucking movie. I
I
love
love
that
Kingsman.
movie.
Kingsman was amazing.
Yes.
Anyway,
Anyways, what's going on now? I wasn't listening for the
Manners
past 30
maketh a
seconds.
man.
Nim's shoes are gone.
Were we making a man?
No. What?
We could have.
No, you are not. You will not be making a man with the minute. No.
I could make
Nim was
one.
about to be made into a man. Nim was about to be made into a man.
Or the
Nim
other.
needs to stay pure.
Nim was about to discover his manhood.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be man.
Nim was gonna become a man for the first time.
Okay, Roman knows
And
something that you guys
Patrick would have
don't.
teleported himself to his death before he would see it.
Roman knows something that you guys don't, and you would be very terrified.
You know what? I
You
don't want to
do.
know.
I want to
wanna
know.
know.
I want
I
to know.
don't.
You
No,
piqued
I
my
don't.
curiosity.
Okay,
I want to know.
Patrick, I'm gonna
No.
deafen.
No.
Oh,
Nim,
No.
DM me. Nim,
God,
DM
No.
me.
No.
Okay, fine, I
No.
won't.
Because it's about the torture stuff.
No.
Oh,
not
what?
that. There's no torture stuff.
What was our past hour of conversation in the car?
No, it's not that. I'm talking
fucking
about the
thought-
character. I'm talking about the
Oh,
character.
no. 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 No.
It's still pretty bad.
No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm
Stop
hitting
hitting
you. Stop
people.
Nim, DM me later. Tell me.
Punk. Nim, don't you fucking dare. It's gotta be a secret for a few.
This is gonna be amazing for the story, so no.
It's not, but you know, alright, listen. It doesn't really change much. Just changes that you have preferences.
No.
With mimics for some reason. Anyway,
Anyway.
Aziraphale kind of looks at the fact that you no longer have attire, and she's just kind of like, right,
Guys,
well, can you stand?
That's a
Is that-
very ominous and
Yes.
very chosen question for after what just happened.
I hate you so fucking much because it reminded me of Traz.
Who's Traz?
Don't
Sorry
worry
about
about it.
Bishop, oh my god. Bishop knows.
Bishop, tell me.
Raz?
Traz.
Bishop knows.
Who's
And it
Traz?
makes
Oh.
me sad. Don't worry about it.
Traz? Oh.
Brennan, hush your face. Anyway, moving forward. So she's like, so stand.
And I stand up.
Right, my child.
Alright, portfolio, I'm going.
No, wait.
Leaving.
You're the only one who can see very far in the dark. We need to follow you, don't we?
I can see
Right.
too.
So,
Oh, 120 feet.
Ah.
I'd
As I stand
rather.
up, I said, "Oh, I kind of wish." You
He turns around
Oh.
and like looks at the ground as if he's like collecting his thoughts, and he goes, "I'd rather leave you all here in the dark than spend another minute with you.
You know what,
What-
I
what
would
say you?
rather?
I
Then
don't
my
care
guess.
what you would rather." And
I
he
don't care
walks
what
up
you'd
to
Well, I'll
Just
pay you. Nalon like kind of just pipes up.
He stops at the sound of money. It's like midway through his breath, he stops. And he goes,
Oh,
and he turns around and he goes, I'm listening.
oh, you just
Nalon-
revealed
Like
the
curiosity.
dangerous secret, boy.
Nalon kind of like shuffles over to Nim first, and like he kind of like offers up Nim stuff so he can finally empty his arms.
Not my stuff. How else am I gonna get somebody?
And she like Aziraphale puts her her whole palm on his lips to shut him up. Just
Which one did you shush?
you.
Oh.
Speak.
What does Patrick say?
Like he said, speak.
You're getting offered Nim's weapons.
No,
Wait,
What?
is that what happened? I'm so
He
fucking
gave them
confused.
to Nim. He was giving them back to Nim first. So he could.
How
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were giving
that's
them
what
the
I was like,
Patrick.
waiting for.
I thought you
so
were giving them
confused.
the
Never mind.
Patrick.
Yeah, same. Oh, you said when she offered, or they offered them to him.
I said,
No.
I said he
said
shuffled
he'll
over to
pay.
Nim.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
stupid.
He
Never mind.
said he'll pay Patrick.
Yeah, not
With
him.
what
himself.
money, Nim? Nim? No, I'm gonna.
Nolan said
no,
he
it
would
wasn't
Milan
pay.
said it.
Oh my
Milan
god.
said it.
No,
That
I
is
said
true.
it.
Milan. With what money? At this point, that's what Aziraphale says. Uncovered.
Oh my god.
With what money exactly?
Why is he covering Nim's mouth? Nim hasn't took a shit.
He's
yet.
not anymore.
Oh.
Like with what money exactly? Didn't you do soup with your basket? You don't have pockets. Do you have pockets?
Nalon kind of like taps the apron that he's wearing. The apron he's wearing in the front pocket.
Nasty hobbits his pockets.
God damn it.
Okay, that wasn't in
Nolan-
the game. That wasn't in the game, but that was funny.
Just cause.
Just cause.
She just goes, clever. And then she kind of take this dippy steppity back.
Is it like a blacksmith's apron?
It's
Where it's
more
like
like
a-
I
a
hope not.
baker. It's more like a baker's. A baker's. Apron.
Moldy
It's just,
flour
it's just
on it.
like
And
no.
like
It just says kiss the cook on it.
no, actually, and it's basically just a bacon apron, and on the front there's like a cupcake of sorts, and it has basically just
Really?
like the icing part is basically just a chicken. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Damn.
It's like the head like the like face of a chicken's on it, and under it it just says no. It says. Hold up, I need to remember how to pronounce this.
Yeah.
Neck chick on it. On the
Last name?
thing. Yeah, which oddly looks like chicken spelled backwards. For some apparent
crazy.
reason. For
Yeah,
some reason.
Strange. Azira first kind of goes, interesting.
I like
She
this.
kind of glances at Patrick.
Nolan's like, I'm good for my word. I'm good for my money.
He nods
Patrick, you
upwards
revealed
and
something.
he nods upwards and he goes, how much?
10 gold?
20.
Deal. No,
Deal.
wait. I don't actually want to say that. Can I
Let's do
change
something
that?
better.
Uh,
Good.
he looks Patrick dead in the eyes. 30.
What?
He looks at the others and just goes, follow me, and like rolls his eyes as he starts to walk up the stairs, but slower this time.
She kind of mumbles something under her breath and makes people go in front of her so that she makes sure they don't die, and mainly keeps an eye on Nim.
The mimic
Didn't
grabs
trust
her.
Nim
that he
behind
doesn't-
The
anybody.
mimic
So
grabs
that he
her.
doesn't trust the mimic.
Did Nim take a
Oh
shit?
my god.
No.
Nim,
Nim
did you
take a
take your
shit?
stuff?
Oh yes, I thought you meant I pooped.
Did you just take a shit?
No, did
No.
you take your shit?
Did you just shit bricks?
What the heck?
No, I did not, but I did take my stuff.
Okay. So
Also,
Nalon, now free of the burden of carrying this heavy stuff, he's still holding the book, like he's not letting go of that book, and he like just runs up and like he's just walking right next to Patrick.
Strangely wholesome. Why do I feel like he's about to push her or him down the stairs?
because that's
Just
what
looks
he would do.
That's
Okay,
Behind me.
out of
just
game
jumping up the
words
steps.
here. Patrick, you just lost your entire control of your character. I'm a rich person. You know what I can do.
You gotta help everybody now. Nim is wealthy.
Yes.
But Aziraphale kind of makes sure that all of you kind of go in front of her, kind of like a mother would, just to make sure she doesn't lose anybody, make sure everybody is fine. If they fall down the stairs, they'll fall on her instead of on the ground.
Nalon
And
turns
she
around and jumps down the step. No, I'm joking.
Meanwhile,
Catch
me and Ben are just dying upstairs.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're just chilling.
Didn't they fight all the zombies? Aren't they all
Yeah.
dead?
Oh, all the zombies are dead?
The
I
sexy
said that.
vampire lady's gone. I'm sad.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought there was like thousands of them. I thought it was
No.
like.
They're not all up. Just a couple.
And yes, the mommy vampire is gone, unfortunately.
Oh, I was
Actually,
gonna
not for very
torment her.
long.
I was
Y'all
gonna torment that little girl.
happily wander
not
up
right.
the stairs, get
Patrick's
out
girlfriend.
of the trapdoor, and you see a bunch of dust everywhere and a woman sitting on the bar counter giggling.
Nalon, at the sight of the dust, at the sight of dust, Nalon immediately turns back to Aziraphale and be like, "You're right. This place is worse than your I don't remember what your place was. Bar,
Ta-
tavern.
Tavern.
It's worse than that. See, it's dirty."
No.
Thank you for the effort. Kind of.
He smiles and nods.
And this woman is kind of looking at Ben and looking at Oniria and going, "Oh, that was fun to watch."
Oh, she saw everything.
Oh, she
Oh.
watched everything.
Oh,
my
that is
God.
amazing.
I'll have what she's having.
Oh.
And she just kind of leans her like cheek on her palm. She just kind of goes, "You're very talented with that staff, Oniria."
Just hit people with it.
She doesn't know what to say. She's just like, just like her eyes hover around.
Not much of a talker. That's okay. Soon you won't be able to stop.
Stop? What do you mean?
No thanks.
At the sound of
And
those
she
words,
turns her attention to the people slowly emerging from the bar floor, which Ben tried to rip up.
Not
By the way, Patrick,
immediately.
you are the first one out, so you can, or no, you and Nalon are the first ones out, so you can literally see the bar floor just ripped, and there's bodies everywhere.
No.
Nalon at the side
no,
steps
no,
back
no.
and just stands right behind Patrick. Once again, doing
Like
the
a
thing he does not
shield.
like. Yeah.
Can Patrick turn around and like
Thanks.
pick Nolan up and move him in front of himself?
Yeah. Roll strength to lift Nalon.
I
yeah,
got that.
yeah,
I got
the
Baskin
strength is
Robbins.
needed. Because strength is
Nice.
needed to pick up Nalon.
what class
Yeah,
are you in?
roll strength.
He's Nalon's a halfling.
No, what
That's
class?
wait. What is it?
What
What is it?
class?
Oh,
That's
class.
a 5.
Oh,
That's a 5.
Oh, I know how terrible this could be for the enemies.
You so Patrick kind of puts hands like under Nalon's like armpits or whatever, and just tries to lift, and he gets pretty close, and then he goes, and he doesn't move.
He
Strong as a steel door.
tries to bend at the knee, so he looks like he looks really stupid trying to lift with his knees, and he's like,
Aziraphale's just looking at him
What?
like,
this 211, 43-pound halfling gives
Why?
Patrick the most confused look ever and looks down, then looks back at Nim and
Aziraphale?
and then
Aziraphale.
he puts
Aziraphale,
his
then looks
hand-
back at Patrick then he just kind of pats Patrick's hands before trying to move them off him.
Just like
He puts his hands on Nolan's shoulders and like just like very pathetically stands up and then just moves behind Nolan.
Aziraphale watches this and just kind of goes, Did you almost blow your knee
Shut
out?"
up.
It jumps a little at how quick he said it. She's like, and then she goes to test something. In the midst of all the seriousness going on, she walks over to Nolan and she kind of bends down. She's like, "Can I try to pick you up, darling?"
Nalan looks at her for a moment and he smiles and just nods and like then he pauses and he looks confused and he just shrugs and then nods again.
What? And she tries to lift. Hold on. She does like the same approach Patrick did by like putting like her hands under his armpits, trying to like. That's a natural 20.
Nalan just goes flying into the fucking ceiling.
So what happens is she looks like she's getting ready to like strain because she assumed Patrick was like super strong, and, like, he was struggling. But then she just goes. She looks at Patrick like. She's shaking the child. It's like.
Wait, she's shaking him?
Like a little. She's really. It's like when you're holding something, you're like. It's not hard to pick up, right? So she's like.
Nalan, at this very opportunity, he's looking around. His eyes are all wide. He's like, I've never seen the world from this point of view.
There's so much to explore.
I have to piss. I'll be right back.
He's looking around in shock. Okay.
And Patrick just kind of like looks at Aziraphale and goes and he nods and he claps his hands and goes, "Well done. Do you want a trophy? Do you want?"
She puts Nolan back down and just kind of like pats their head.
He looks up and smiles awkwardly and just nods. He he tries to return the favor and reaches up to pat her head, but like he realizes that she's way too tall, so he just inches a little closer and like kind of taps her thigh, and then
he's just like
backs away.
Just pat the thighs. Here you go.
He's like,
I like how
I
Patrick
like you.
failed to pick up a practically weightless creature, and then the moment anybody else tries to, the creature goes
20.
flying into the ceiling.
But Aziraphale looks towards Oniria and notices the bite marks, and not very like prominent ones, because again you were more gummed than anything else from the first one, and she goes, "Oh dear," and she rushes over and she just gently touches your shoulder and she's like, "Are you alright? What happened? You were only gone for a couple of hours. An hour? I don't know how long it's been. What happened?"
It was
Yeah.
We got attacked.
Yeah,
It's
shit
so
happened when
love
you guys were.
story.
Shit happened when you guys were fucking with a chest.
You don't know about that.
I know. I just wanted to say it. I just wanted to say
No
it.
one besides Aziraphale will remember this. I'll make
No.
sure. of it.
Everyone's gonna remember unless y'all die again.
Okay, but
Mhm.
Patrick,
man.
Nalon, and Aziraphale are the only ones that know, and I intend to keep it that way.
Aziraphale is disgusted by you.
Mhm.
Can Nalon look
If
more
you were
around?
standing right next to her, she would kind of inch herself slowly a couple inches away from you. Like she's uncomfortable in your presence now.
Every time
Hey, it's
he
not as
he
bad as
talks
the
to her, she
last
just gives him a
life.
disgust look.
She flinches every time.
Every time he like raises a hand to like say hi, she's like,
It's
Can
not.
Nalon-
She always
Okay,
gives a gross look.
this life was not as bad as the previous one.
"You don't know that. You don't remember your life."
Every life was different.
He says, unknowing. But Aziraphale's
Every
like,
life's something
"Attacked
else
by
happens.
what?" And then she looks at the body. She goes, "Oh dear, that is."
They put up quite a fight.
Hey! The bite mark totally says that.
Okay, you
Come
said
here.
look at the ash, and all I can think of now is a face mask, and I don't know why.
I dislike that. So Aziraphale
A
kind of
charcoal
gently
face mask.
puts her hand, like where one of the bites happen to be at,
Mhm.
and she tries to heals it.
Oh,
And holy shit,
Does she succeed?
she fell.
she does. You get healed.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay,
it-
so Oniria just looks down and like she's not like really surprised because she's seen magic before, but she just like smiles and like thanks Aziraphale for it.
She's kind of nods her head.
Does she still need more curing? Does she need more curing?
Not from you.
Ah. But this is a special kind.
Not from.
No, this is in
Yeah.
game. I'm actually
I'm
asking, like,
confused.
is she
Oh.
still?
Nalon comes out of nowhere. She needs
Seriously, fully
blood.
healed.
Ah, I had an idea.
No, I don't trust your ideas anymore, Michael. But then she looks around, and the woman sitting on the bar is still sitting on the bar, and now she's just kind of watching and listening to everything that's going on.
Do we
I-
know
I-
what race this person is?
You do not,
I want to.
and does.
Can I roll to find out?
You could ask Ben.
Wait,
There's a
what?
bunch to find out. She looks human, to your knowledge.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if Ben knows
Okay.
this. Nobody
Oh,
knows
yeah.
Ben knows this.
She kind of looks at you and goes, You're a lot different than when I last saw you all. Oh,
Hmm.
good for you.
Which one did she point
Nope.
to?
Nalon
You
is
know,
smiling.
You can't tell.
Nalon smiles up at her and waves.
Oh,
How were
you
we
were taller.
arranged? I want to find out.
He gives her a confused look. Just
Well, at least you're more fun than the last ones were.
can Nalon real quick because they're behind the bar, right?
Yes,
Can
they're
Nalon
looking
look?
for rum, I assume.
Yeah, can Nalon look for more rum?
He likes the rum.
He just wants alcohol. Can he find some kind of alcohol, please?
Isn't he
Investigation.
like
Okay,
he's
then.
not a child, right?
Oh, but he legally can't drink.
What
am I
He
looking
wants
for?
the
Investigation?
alcohol.
Am I doing
Investigation.
What the
I
fuck?
said education.
You don't find a goddamn thing.
One. I got a nat one.
You don't find
That's
a
a
thing.
nat one. Oh my god.
In fact, for some reason, it appears that the shelves are higher than they were before.
Oh,
No one gets vertigo.
Can I use my investigation to investigate? the
Nalon,
flame?
Nalon kind of like throws his hands up and he swears at halfling, but he seems to censor himself.
Mother.
Poor imp.
What?
You know, because
Mother. Man.
he just like kind of like stomps his foot and crosses his arms like he's like, and he's like pouting. He's just pouting.
Aziraphale just kind of glances over to the bar counter, and the woman who's sitting on it is like, "Oh, what are you doing there exactly?" And she's like, "Not looking at you." Glances a little further down, goes, "Oh, hello, Nalon. What are you looking for, darling?"
Which one is saying this?
Drinks.
Well,
What?
Aziraphale.
Oh, I only heard fell.
fell. She fell.
Indeed, she did. No, I'm kidding.
She's talking to Nalon.
Aziraphale's like, "You're not going to find any drinks down there, love. Come in."
Nalon kind of like throws his head back, but like he listens.
Sad.
So Aziraphale's acting like a mother, but the weird lady is like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
No, she's acting like a motherfucker. That's what she's
I'm
acting.
cheap.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Oh,
So
okay.
the woman kind of smiles a little bit, and you can all see fangs.
There you go.
oh yeah.
Nalon speaks up. Do you sparkle in the sunlight?
You and then she looks down and she kind of gives you like this
I
bitter
hate it.
look.
I hate
So she
it.
kind of gives you this like bitter look, and then she goes, "Do you kill people after they feed you after midnight?"
Nalon thinks.
What?
Nalon pauses and thinks about it.
Goblins!
Nalon pauses and thinks about it. He's like, Can you repeat? I don't understand.
Oh,
You see-
you kids. Anyway, oh,
not a
Mr.
kid.
Belmont.
Oh.
Oh, beg to differ. Oh, Mr.
Ah.
Belmont.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
fact that she
It's
called him
this
bitch
whole time
is
I had no idea she was here. I look over, I'm like, what are you doing here?
Nalon's just looking at Aziraphale so offended, and
Yeah.
Patrick like,
Aziraphale just kind of crosses her arms. She doesn't like this woman right now. She kind of crosses her arms. She's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nalon cop-
just hanging out.
Nalon copies her actions. He's like just acting like a smaller version of her. He's like,
Yes! But Amelia's kind of doing this. I don't know how to describe this motion. She's just kind of doing this every now and again, just like rubbing her like wrist and her forearm and her hand.
oh
We gotta go.
yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm just hanging out, waiting, oh, so patiently, as I've been doing for
You're
a couple years.
You're technically sitting down.
Technically,
Technically, you're sitting.
I love Milan. Milan's perfect.
technically, you're actually sitting.
Milan is the
Gosh.
greatest character.
She looks at Aziraphale and she's like, is that yours and what's his name's? No, it's not. Why? Oh, no reason. Just thought you did another pity adoption. She's like, don't.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
Don't do that. Do what? That. Don't know what you're talking about, Miss Arcania. Don't know at all.
I think you're making her upset.
Good. Oh,
Yes.
Mr. Belmont. I have a
What are
letter for
you-
you.
A letter?
And she holds out this like blood red envelope.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
I,
wait,
just-
we
I
love
s-
it.
I tensely walk up to her and snatch the letter out of her hand. Like, fuck you.
And as you're
Sorry.
trying to
Sorry.
snatch it, she kind of like she tightens her grip on it and she's like, what do we say, Mr. Belmont?
You don't deserve that word. Give me the letter.
You gotta
For
say
your
please and
mother's
thank
sake.
you.
Oh, fine, please.
And she kind of smiles, satisfied, and let's go. And
I'm not saying the other one.
You gotta say thank you.
I'm not saying the other one.
You gotta say it.
I'm
The
not
last
saying
thing.
it.
You gotta.
and she snaps her fingers, and he feels like a weight has been taken from him. Like there was something he was holding at one point, but now he is not in hold of it anymore.
What'd you
Oh,
take from
no.
me? Why do I feel lighter?
And she uses her other hand and cracks his whip.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Where'd you get
Oppress the
that from?
dragons.
Say it,
Oppress
Mr.
the
Belmont.
Why? You gave me the letter.
Say it.
I- You can't. You're not gonna do anything with that whip, are you?
Her life's at stake, Mr.
She could
Belmont.
take their
Care to
heart.
find out, Mr. Belmont?
Belmont just goes, "Mommy."
Oh my gosh.
I grumpily mutter. Thank you.
Good
Under my
boy. And
breath,
she gives
under my
back the
breath.
whip.
I snatch
She
it
gives
back from
back
her.
the whip.
I snatch it
Now,
from her and put it
read
back
it
on
out
my-
loud for the class. I'm sure they'd love to hear
Read
it.
it
Maybe
out
except
loud
for
for the
that grumpy
class.
old man there.
So
Milan looks around like this is not class. Like he whispers it.
Mm.
not in school.
Aziraphale's just like, shh, darling.
Where's the teacher?
Wait. You want me to read the letter?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Damn it. I don't know what's in the.
Can
I
you
know.
read?
Just say you read it out loud, and I'll tell you what
Okay.
it says.
Oh, thank you. I read it out loud.
You sounded so forced. Oh my god. I
So-
read it out loud.
Roman
Oh my
holds his hand to your
God.
head. Roman
He's
has
like,
I read it out loud.
out loud. So the letter is pretty much, it is a formal invitation to something called the White Council.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's formed in a way that makes it sound like you're in trouble.
Delon
Is
has
he
Like-
inviting us or
And he
him?
did like the first like 4 words are like, Ooh, you're in trouble.
Right, Nalon's like,
No,
oh.
it is. It is. It is written in a. It is written in a vampiric kind of like language. There we go. There it is. It's written in like, ooh, you're in trouble.
Oh.
Is it inviting all of us or just him?
It is inviting every single one of you by name.
Ah!
Oh.
Okay.
Full name, in fact.
Oh, I don't like
You
that.
motherfucker.
Nalon at
What?
hearing his name,
No.
he like pelts. Like it's not something he wants to hear. He's like,
And the only
No.
the only name that's different is Aziraphale's name is not on there, but Fan is on there instead.
Fan?
That's the only name it says. Fan.
Nalon like kind of reaches out and like he kind of like pats Patrick as like he's not looking at Patrick, but like he's reaching out, patting him because he hears him just groaning a lot, and like he
The
kind of
pats just slowly turn into a slap. Just shut up.
no, he's just gently patting. He looks back. He looked at Patrick. He's like, he looked at Patrick as he's gently patting, and he's like, you okay? Are you hurt?
Patrick just looks so fucking dumb with this shit. He's just like, I want to go home.
Who wants to
Nalon's
go home
he's
now?
like, don't worry. I'll pay you I'll pay you when he's done reading.
If this is as bad as I think it is, you better pay me double.
I want
Okay.
to go home now. Sorry, this reminded me of Squidward. It's like I want to go home.
Nalon at the very mention, he starts trying to count on his hands, but he just keeps counting 4 fingers.
Aziraphale goes, "What are you trying to count to, darling?
Double.
From 30?
60.
Okay, I know how big that is. Don't worry, I got you.
Man, but what was that?
Yeah. What are you watching?
Oh no! Someone else is
What kind
in
of
a
ad is
chat.
this?
Someone else is in a chat.
Okay, I heard it. I was like, it sounded like the 5 gum guy. Like this is what it feels
Five
like.
what?
To
How
chew
it feels
5
to
gum.
chew 5 gum.
Stimulate your senses. It's like, God
How
damn it.
how it gum to chew 5 feels.
I smiled.
Oh my
It's like,
god.
I smiled, and my teeth closed around this, and I gagged myself by mistake
Oh no.
Oh.
because I had this in my mouth.
Gagging. Anyway, Amelia is still. This woman is still kind of like
Thanks,
leaning
Nom.
forward, and as
Nom.
Ben finishes the letter, it's signed by yours truly, by the woman sitting on the counter.
Does
And
the
you can
letter
choose
really
to
say
say
yours
her name.
truly? Does the letter
It says
okay.
yours. It says yours truly, Amelia Nas.
That's a nice name.
Who's that?
That's the woman sitting on the counter. Oh, you're in character. Right?
Yeah.
Then she kind of jumps up and she bows a little bit, and I have a picture of her somewhere. Give me a hot second.
The name
I
was
I already know what she looks like.
I need
Yes,
the last
you
name.
do.
I know.
They do. Oh my God,
know.
she's in your DMs, ain't she? Yes, she fucking
Oh.
is. Where though?
Amelia,
Where would
what?
I find? Shut your face. I'm focusing. Where
Are you
is
looking
it?
through? Are you looking through our DMs?
Yeah, because I have her picture in here.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm scrolling up too.
Already found it.
Wow.
I need
Here
to
she
know-
is.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So look in characters.
Where's characters here?
I'm gonna take the.
Yep.
Oh my
things that-
god.
Yep.
No. Nalon immediately at the sight of her, he's like, "Where do you get your clothes?" Immediately. The first thing I had to know.
Victoria's Secret.
I make them.
Victoria's Secret.
Ben is just a little crabby that I didn't finish our fun. I make them myself.
Can do you oh, he pauses and looks down and like he's trying to remember his words. Do do you sell? You sell.
She before she could finish her sentence, Aziraphale goes, "You don't want to buy from her."
But she makes pretty clothes. He
All
kind of
she says,
like he
all
kind of
she
like puts his hand out. He frowns a little bit.
Chewing on a cone.
Who?
Comb? Are you? What are you putting in your face there?
What?
You know,
Oh.
It.
Okay.
Nim begins to.
it's an icy I grabbed earlier, and
Yeah,
just
I
immediately
realized
started-
that because
yeah.
it was fucking purple. It was like, the Skittle bag is red.
Nalon's looking at her as if he still wants an answer from her specifically.
I do. I don't think most of the clothes that I make would fit you, unfortunately. But I can certainly try. Why? What? Hey! Bishop! Ho! Come back!
Hmm.
E-hop!
May I do a thingy?
You may not, because I know exactly what you're gonna do.
No, I'm just gonna
There
say
it
hello.
is.
It's just
There
a
they
hello.
are.
Nim
There
is
they
gonna
are.
bow with
Welcome
like
back.
the formal bow
Okay.
to Emilianos and
Amelia?
say, yeah,
Okay.
and say,
Well, if it isn't nice to meet you.
no, sorry, I messed up my sentence. Can I redo that?
Go on. Be your seductive self.
It's nice to meet you, Emilianos. What is the pleasure?
I messed it up again. Sorry. What is they
One more
supposed to?
time.
What is they supposed
Give it a
to
go.
say? Wait,
Give it a go. Just say something.
Well,
Something.
if it isn't
Emilianos, nice to meet you. What is the pleasure that we have of meeting you?
Amelia kind of smiles down. How tall is Nim again? He's like 6'2", right?
6'4".
Wait. I feel like we've done this before, but I don't believe you. He
We
was
have.
6'2"
I
last
thought,
time,
I
wasn't it?
thought Nim was shorter. I thought Nim was shorter.
6'4".
No, wasn't it? Yeah, because I think that's the reason Nalon went to him, because he was like closer to Nalon's height. Not closer to Nalon's height, but like one of the
Tall.
shortest people there.
Because remember, like the
Yeah.
entire chain of people, and I was the tallest at the back.
I don't remember Nim being 6'4". I remember him
No,
being
I remember
short.
Nim being 6'2". I don't remember him being 6'4", whatever. Amelia kind of smiles down
How dare she
at
be
Nim.
taller?
By like an inch or two. And she kind of looks down at Nim and goes, "Oh, the pleasure is all mine." And she starts kind of mimicking his accent a little. Like she's trying to get a feel for it. And Aziraphale's like, "It's time to go now." She kind of gets in between Nim and Amelia.
As soon as Nim hears her starting to use the accent, he stops immediately. No more voice. Immediately.
He's just like, "I don't like that."
No. He knows what's up.
I don't
Only
think
I
he-
can do that voice. Only I can do that, not you.
Only me. You can't have my accent. Right, but Aziraphale's like, "It's time to go now." Aw, taking them away so soon, are we? She kind of like leans forward, and Aziraphale leans back. She's like, "Yes."
He kind of looks at her like I guess like he looks up at her a little bit. He's at Aziraphale, and he's like, "Do we have to go?" Oh my god.
Oh, you have the beeping. Why do you have the beeping? Oh, that's annoying. The beeping.
It's the fire alarm.
The one that's
Yeah.
right here, I can't
need
do
to
anything
fix-
about it.
That means you need to fix it.
I can't reach it.
Get your parents batteries.
No, because I don't want to bother them.
Just stick it on the fridge. Need batteries for fire alarm.
No.
You guys have
Sad.
fire alarms in your house?
We ripped off
Losers.
the one downstairs, okay? That's how annoyed we got with it. It's ripped off now.
Just replace batteries. It lasts for years.
You guys have fire alarms? Losers.
Shut the fuck up. Wait.
There it is again. I just heard it.
Oh, Patrick, question for you. Is there a
Uh,
cloning spell?
They don't have a mic at the moment, I don't think. So give me a hot second. I'm doing a thing. Did it work? It did, in fact.
Patrick, DM me. Is there a cloning spell?
No, we have a no mic now.
I can unknow Miken.
You can't is the thing.
Aggressive typing.
Yes. But Aziraphale looks incredibly threatened by Amelia's presence. It's like incredibly obvious that she is. She's just like, Yes, it's time to go. Oh, minor illusion. Forgot about that fucking thing. We're gonna take a break. Because everyone's pretty much gone right now, so.
Yeah, I'm talking to Joy right now, so.
I know you are. They're telling me.
Are they active? God damn it.
You think they don't tell me the conversations y'all have, and it's funny.
She tells you everything? Oh, fuck. Oh shit.
Can I still be heard?
Yes.
Oh.
Hello, darling.
Just making sure because I dropped my headphones. Or and more so threw them, but whatever.
I don't like that Sierra knows what I say, Joey. I don't like that.
Who do you think got y'all together? You
I
seem
know.
to forget this.
I know. I'm just saying.
Sucks, done it.
Yeah,
Get your
kinda.
privacy when I taught your ass to flirt. Anyway.
Yep.
Sucks, done
You
it.
taught 'em.
Anyway,
Mhm.
I teach a lot of people. So that's the thing I do.
I read that wrong.
There is a clone spell.
Oh.
It's 8th level.
Michael, don't get any ideas now that you can become a clone.
No.
Don't you get any ideas.
I was actually gonna try and use it to be in 2 places at once.
You don't have the spell yet, though. So who's your
I
face?
know. It's 8 levels.
So it is clear to everybody in the room that Aziraphale is incredibly uncomfortable by Amelia just kind of existing, more so talking to the party. She's just kinda
Nalon-
trying to usher people out.
Nalon really like seems like he wants to talk to Amelia more, but like he kind of like looks at Aziraphale and just stares at her for a moment, and he's like, "Are you sure? We need to leave."
Very. I mean, after all, you wanted to see the mayor, did you not?
I wanted to give the mayor bread.
We cannot give him bread if we stay here.
We
We're
we
wasting
cannot give him bread if no basket.
I can get you another basket and you can make bread.
Nalon
I
thinks
will
about
help
it.
you. How about that?
He thinks about it before he smiles and looks at Patrick. Come on, friend.
She grabs their hand and just goes,
He just,
come on,
yeah, I
friend."
forgot that he can't talk. He just grabs Patrick's hand, not waiting for. He grabbed Patrick's robe because he can't grab his hand. That was so he got the closest thing to him, which is his robe, and just basically fucking yanks it, trying to get Patrick to follow him.
He tears a chunk of the robe off.
He
no.
oh
no.
my god, like immediately he he doesn't even realize at first he just starts walking. Wait, he starts
Walk
walking.
away.
Give me a second. Wait, any comments on that? He just starts walking until he realizes like there's no weight to this, and like he knows damn well he's not that strong, and he turns around and looks up, expecting to see Patrick, and then he slowly looks down to see Patrick still at the steps, and then he looks down more to just see the fabric in his hands, and he like pals and he drops it. He just stares at Patrick, like doesn't even say sorry. He just stared at Patrick.
Gotta pay him triple now. Aziraphale just kind of gently puts a hand on Oniria's back and just kind of slowly starts guiding her out of the. Oh, that was right in my ear.
Everybody is glitching out.
Just
Yeah.
That's me blowing into my microphone through
What
my
is
nose.
happening?
fucking dare you.
I'll
Anyway,
do it
Warning the
too.
mic.
Join me, Mr. Velvet. Okay,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stop now. I won't do it. I promise.
Hey, what happened?
Does Patrick say anything to
What
Milan?
happened?
So wait, who's
Hey,
leaving?
what happened?
everybody.
Who's left?
So
Everyone's leaving.
Aziraphale is trying to usher everybody out because she does not like Amelia. So she looks as if she is threatened by Amelia's presence. So she's trying to get everybody out.
Does Patrick say anything to Milan?
He just stares.
He just like
And
he
just
look.
like
No, wait.
he looks like he wants to hurt you.
Milan slowly creeps closer, like as if completely unaware of the look. He like takes off, and he kind of like just tries to put it back in its spot, and it just falls. And he looks down at it before trying again, and when it falls, he just looks up and he's like, "I'm sorry. I'll pay you. I'll pay you 10 more."
Your camera fell, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
your
that.
camera fell.
I didn't realize.
Wait, when your camera fell, Sarah looked like she took a picture or something.
But no, I was looking
Like-
at my
Ooh.
tooth.
Yeah.
'cause it fell.
Oniria
not.
kind of just follows Aziraphale out. Sorry, I think Patrick was gonna say something.
What's Patrick saying?
This is. Do not speak to me.
I said I'm sorry.
Go on.
So, sorry, continue.
No, he just says go on.
Oh,
In like the most tired, done with Nolan's like voice.
he,
I'll say
Ever.
something after this interaction.
he pushes on. He is like, how much for robe? How much was robe? Not for.
That's exactly what Nalon would say.
Forget it. The messed up one. Let's go with the messed up one. That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
added.
yeah.
How much for robe? Like he wants to buy this brother's robe.
He kind of like slowly steps over, leans forward, and like in a very oddly quiet voice, he goes, "Do not speak to me." Is that understood?
Nolan just like he looks. He's like, but I need to apologize.
I will hurt you.
No, you
Move
wouldn't.
along.
I'm too cute for you to hurt. I'm too cute for you to
I'm
hurt.
baby, you can't. I'm baby.
He like looks like at that threat, Nolan like kind of looks Patrick up and down before he shakes his head. He's like no, your friend. Friends don't hurt friends.
I have no friends.
I was about to say we're
No.
not friends.
No,
I was about
Nolan,
to say.
Nolan smiles. He's like, no, you have me. You have Nolan. Nolan is your friend. Don't worry. You have friend now.
I feel like Nalon would be like, "These are all your friends. What do you mean?" This group,
And
though.
he gets even closer, looks Nolan dead in the eyes, and goes, "None of you were ever my friends."
That's just enough.
What is he even doing there?
How close is he to Nolan?
Like an inch away
Slapping
from his face.
distance.
Slapping distance?
I don't think so. Well, an inch you said, so maybe.
So theoretically, my question really is: can Nolan reach the top of his head?
Yeah.
Nolan like kind of like stares at him before he gives him like a little, not pitiful smile, but it's like almost empathy. And like he just kind of like he smiles, his brows furrowed, and he like kind of reaches up and he just pats Patrick's head before giving him a smile. And he's like, it's okay, it's okay. And then he proceeds to turn around and finally walk away to go follow Aziraphale.
Patrick stands up straight, brushes off the dust from his robe, looks at the tear, sighs, and hangs his head as he tries to walk out of the tavern.
It's not Nolan's fault. It's such cheap fucking quality.
And
Did you
Oniria.
want to say something?
say
Oh
something?
yeah.
No, you're good.
So as Oniria kind of like walks, she like walks beside Aziraphale, could like kind of like walk out, and she just like turns towards her and she's like, do you know anything about this Amelia character?
Mhm. Ben.
Oh yeah. Oh. And as we're walking out, I'm walking out, and is Amelia still sitting there?
She's just
And I was-
watching you all leave one by one.
And as I'm walking out, I turn around, walk backwards, give her both fingers, and whisper. Oh yeah. Or I just whisper, "Fuck you," and walk out the building.
And the direct contrast to that, walking out, Nolan looks back and he's just smiling as he waves.
Aziraphale didn't give Oniria any information. Wow.
She did. She didn't give me information. She just kind of went.
She just like,
kept walking. And kept walking. Yeah.
She's
Amelia.
trying to make conversation here.
Amelia looks at Ben and goes, You wish, and then gives Nalon like a very like ill intending wave, just like.
Alon completely oblivious, like he just smiles and like he's still waving, like he's waving his arm like really fast like this as he walks out. He's like, "Take care."
Oh, I absolutely will.
He smiles and turns around. He's like, "I like her," as you leave.
Aziraphale just kind of glances over her shoulder to Amelia and says nothing and keeps walking. And eventually she kind of glances down at Oniria and she goes, "She was one of my husband's many flings."
Ooh.
Oh.
I see.
Damn!
Wow.
Way to ruin the mood with your
Sorry.
Baskin Robbins melon fucking.
Sorry.
Earth
The ice cream was
vibe.
really good.
You didn't share?
No, he ate it all.
I
Oh.
It
did.
was teleported through the screen. I want it.
He ate it
No.
all.
Already ate it
Teleport
all.
through the
How
screen.
dare you?
Like, empty it on your computer. It'll work.
Yeah, yeah, totally do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's pour melted ice cream, the rest of this ice cream onto my desk. See what happens.
Suddenly leave call. Oh.
If this
Is
lady
anyone-
can copy me, I can copy her. If she wants to take my identity, I can take hers.
I love that.
You're not baby girl enough to take Amelia's identity.
Yeah,
Okay.
Michael, you're not.
I
You're-
can
you're
use
not.
minor illusion.
You
No,
don't
not
have it yet.
Not minor illusion. What was it?
It was minor illusion.
There are other spells too. I need to find it.
Yeah, but you don't have them right now. But Aziraphale kind of clears her throat after giving Oniri that little tidbit of information, and she starts messing with her ring.
She wants a divorce.
Crazy assumption.
When you fiddle with something you're no, actually not gonna say that.
I fiddle with stuff all the time.
No. Yeah, because it's like it's kind of it's a stereotypical thing. Like if you're fiddling with something your partner gave you, such as a wedding band, for example, it's typically a sign that you're unhappy. Typically,
You just want to
typically,
fidget.
no. There's exceptions. There's exceptions to it.
What if you just want
okay?
to fidget, though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I stop myself because there's
I
exceptions
just
to it.
fidget
Okay,
with
it's
it when I look at-
stereotypical.
when I think of
Gets
the
a
person.
tattoo ring instead.
I would fiddle with
Never
it when I
fidget
think
with
of
it.
the person. Every time you
Aggressive
started,
typing.
every time you start typing,
All I
think
hear
it's
is-
gonna be me and I'm gonna get in trouble.
Aggressive typing. Just
No, I'm waiting to yell at you until after session. But anyway,
Oh.
all are now walking about.
you'd probably like it.
Oniria just kind of looks down
No.
at her
I'd
the
rather not.
ring she's fiddling with, and she doesn't say anything, but she can really tell that she doesn't like Amelia at all.
But I won't bore you with. Oh, sorry.
She actually
Oh my
does that. Aziraphale actually, I won't bother.
Xerophile.
What the
Does it
heck?
actually
No,
put the wall
I
behind
realized,
it?
I realized that a font was still open, and so my keyboard was bright white, and it's usually like dark, so I got really, I got confused. I just showed you all my search history.
Yo, bring it back, bring it back.
Where?
Sarah, bring it back. Bring it back. I'm totally not taking pictures right now. Totally not. Come on.
You are not reading the first thing on my search history.
Come on.
Give
Come
us
on.
the rest.
Character
Tell
AI.
us.
We
Tell us.
know now.
Oh no, I have the app. I have the app.
That I respect that. It's shirtless photos of Deans, everybody.
It is not.
It's a what?
Look how defensive. Look how defensive.
What did you say it was? What did you say it was?
The enemy, no, the enemies to lovers, whatever.
No, because that was also in character AI. Or, okay,
Yeah.
Question.
With
What are
somebody
Us.
those?
else.
What are you doing in character AI? What are you doing? What are you doing
Oh,
in there?
character AI. That's what you're saying.
He's
I don't like
having
that
a fun
face.
time with the Winchesters.
Yep.
No,
What
it's
is that?
Crowley from fucking.
And leave the good omens
Oh
alone.
right, some good omens. Not bad. 'Cause that's so much
Oh.
better.
It is so much better, thank you. Crowley hates in
Ow.
me, and it makes me happy.
Show us.
This is why the
Anyway.
shifting ain't working.
The shifting worked. I just don't remember the conversation I had.
I thought it was like at the wrong place.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
you're
you
just
trying to
trying
shift
to not
realities or
why I
whatever
said
it is.
that.
You're
Maybe
trying to
just try
shift
to not tell us
realities.
what you did.
I don't think I'm gonna show you what I did. Actually, anyway.
You don't have to.
So you gonna let our imaginations go wild?
You wouldn't want our
Okay.
imaginations to go wild.
Okay, I second that.
Our
We can
imagination
do
can
Dare
go
to-
many
wild.
things with our imagination.
I already do that all the time. I already let. Like,
Look at my
nah, I'm not gonna
dino.
explain that. I'm not gonna explain what I
Dino.
said.
I want to
am
see a
the
dino.
Stegosaurus. No, you got
I'm not gonna explain
It's
what I
the
just said.
Stardew Valley Cup.
It's Stardew Valley Cup, yeah. My
Alright,
name
so-
is Mr. Green.
Spikosaurus.
Lovelies. So I have a picture of Aziraphale's ring.
Ooh.
Can
I like it.
Stale?
All right. As
You
soon as she
can't.
gives you a
You
picture
can't
of something,
reach.
Listen!
Dan
As soon as
gives
she
her
gives you a
this
picture of
ring.
an item, it's important.
That is
Theoretically.
Aziraphale's wedding ring.
Mm.
That's the ring that she's just. Oh, that's my middle finger.
Oh, that is
Long
really
finger.
important. This
She's
ring is
just
going to
kind
be
of-
important
Cute,
to
though.
the campaign.
That's cute.
She's just kind of
It's like-
just fidgeting with it. Just,
Okay, I like how you
Just
went with
turning
the
it.
purple and green. That's really good.
Well, green for her and then purple for Dan.
Man.
That's cute. I like that.
happy I found it. It looks pretty. Anyway,
Everybody,
I found it on Amazon too, so now I'm really tempted to buy it because I have the money for it.
I have a question.
What's stopping you?
Everybody, money.
I don't need it. No, I have the money. I
Okay.
just don't need it.
So everybody's outside, right? Nalon, like, kind of like, because
The
he had,
blob of people.
Nalon had like ran up ahead, like, so like he realizes how far ahead he is, and like he slows down and walks back, and like he doesn't stop with where Zerafil is or Nimbus, like he walks right back to where Patrick is, and he just starts walking beside Patrick. That's it.
Mm.
Aggressive typing.
Oh, as he was
Joey
doing this,
asked me
like,
something. Fuck
What
off.
are you typing to?
Joey!
Oh.
Oh,
as-
God damn it.
oh, but not Patrick. As Nalon's do, as Nalon's like slows down and begins walking directly next to Patrick, he begins to like go through his front pocket of his apron.
Okay.
Roman,
That's
there's
it.
no way you
He
have
doesn't
about
point anything out. He's just
$3,000.
going through it.
Lana's mysterious.
Very mysterious. He pulls out a bag of white powder. no, no.
What the heck? He's a drug dealer. Nolan plot
No,
twist.
no, I was joking.
Were you?
I was.
Nolan puts like
Let me-
drugs in
let
the
me-
bread.
Let me introduce you something that changes your life. It's just sugar.
It's salt. The salt they puts in the bread.
That's it. That's all. That's legit all Nalon does. But if Patrick doesn't say anything,
He doesn't.
he doesn't. Okay. Nalon pulls out a bag of what seems to be pretty heavy. It seems like a money purse. He pulls it out, and he opens it, and he begins to go through it, and he pulls out like quite a handful of money, and he begins to count quietly to himself, and he seems to be counting like in tens, and he soon reaches 74. And then he like drops. He starts. Then he
You can
starts
count
dropping
that
money.
high?
Listen, wait, let me finish. He starts dropping money back into the bag, and then he looks at Patrick, and like, can he reach Patrick's pocket?
If he has
Mhm.
money.
He like
Mhm.
kind of like slips some money into Patrick's like pocket. It seems to be gold pieces, like he promised, but yet it seems to be a very lightweight. And he shuts the bag and he smiles like, "There goes your 60." And then he proceeds to like he pats the pocket and then walks back to where Zerafil is. Does he check to see how much money's in there?
Yeah, you immediately as soon as he thinks that Nolan's attention has been drawn away from himself, he reaches in his pocket and grabs like as many handfuls as he can actually fit and counts them and counts 74.
No, he counts 4. There's just 4. There's 4 gold coins, and then there's also 1 silver looking coin, and then there's
It's like
also
a
wait,
trombone.
I'm not done. There is also seems to be this button that's falling apart, as well as this crumbled piece of paper.
He opens up the crumpled up piece of paper, hoping to see an IOU. Is there anything there?
Give me a second to actually think to come up with something on the break. I didn't think he would open it. It's a very old paper. It seems to have a lot of coffee stains on it, but it seems to have a bunch of random numbers and symbols on it that the way they're ordered, it would be like 3 of them before you see a dash and then proceed with 3 more. It seems to be a combination of some sort or a password.
Could you repeat the first 3 before the dash? Like, what are those again?
Oh, they're like random what languages does he speak?
He speaks. Hold on, I accidentally deleted my D&D Beyond page. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Let me get to my character, please.
Like you don't get to read that note, buddy.
He speaks Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Primordial.
Oh, he can't read it anyway. Doesn't matter. So it just looks like a random combination of letters for the first part, and then the rest is just numbers and what seems to be random symbols.
Yeah,
And
damn
on the
safe
bottom, it seems to like be the paper seems to have some kind of like um a trade like I want to say a trademark of some type on the bottom corner, and it basically just seems to say neck chick like in tinily engraved in the middle of the thing.
Yeah. And then he goes, and like, with a very, like, not apathetic, but just very, like, done with life expression, he just goes, oh, this is just where I am. He puts it back in. He puts it back in his pocket. Everything back in his pocket and keeps walking.
Nalon like looks back. It's like you okay?
He doesn't even like spare him a glance.
He does not seem to be aware that he just essentially scammed this dude, as if he did not do it on purpose. He seems He seems to just be smiling and very happy, as if he had just done a great deed.
He doesn't even care. He's just like, oh my gosh. He's just like done.
Plot twist: Nalon can't count, so I was planning this from the beginning.
There you go.
It's crazy.
It was always
I
going to be
call
4
it
coins.
win.
It was always going to be 4 coins. I'm still doing this. What is it? Go tell her I'm still doing it.
To fall in love. Sorry,
Shut my
anyway.
door.
Has your door been closed?
My door is open. I'm waiting for him to shut it. Tell her I got until 9:30.
Wait, so Zerville kind of does a little side eye, looks at the 4 coins that he was given and remembers that it was supposed to be like 60, and she's like, hey, she's just gonna kind of stop walking, like just everyone is walking around her, she stops. Sorry, I heard a weird squeaking outside the door. I got really worried. But she stops and she waits for Patrick to pass her.
He does eventually.
This motherfucker is leisurely strode, but like Jesus, no, I'm kidding. But excuse you. Anyway, and she starts to walk beside him. She goes, "How much was it again?"
Fuck off.
All right.
Great deed. Fuck off.
I'm trying to pay you.
Fuck
Do you
I
want
you.
it?
don't
or
care.
not?
Fuck you.
I don't care. Leave me
You want the
alone.
money or not?
Nalon like slows down, like he trails back and he like walks up to where they are, just because he's a nosy little.
Patrick like closes his eyes and takes in a deep breath. As you can clearly see, he's getting frustrated as his eyebrows furrow and his mouth stays a little bit tighter.
And just as that happened,
And he goes, "Do you ever listen?"
Not to people who don't show the slightest bit of respect for people they don't even know.
what you talking about? Just like that.
Nothing, darling. I think Nim wants to talk to you about something, though. I think he was going to give you some bread.
Nalon like looks over there before he just shrugs. He's like, "It's not my bread."
He was going to give you money.
Okay,
I don't need
why
money.
am I included in this?
I have a lot of money. I have more than 4 coins.
Are you sure?
Nalon like kind of reaches.
Are you
Nalon
sure
like
he has the 4 coins?
Nalon like looks at him and he's like, no. He has. He like pauses. He's like 64. Nalon like looks at her finger for a moment. He's like, I don't know how many that is.
4.
Yeah. I did not give him 4. That's a little bit.
And Patrick just keeps walking.
She keeps up with him, or at least she attempts to.
And Nalon's just trailing behind.
Somebody slammed a door in my house. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, they're slamming doors here too.
How dare they? She's like, Patrick, the least you could do is just take the money since you're not here for anything else. Right?
He sighs and doesn't even look at her before he just keeps walking, ignoring her almost.
Nalon's like, he's here for friends.
He's not here for friends. In fact, he is the most unfriendly person I have ever had the displeasure of meeting. And that's saying something. I've lived a while.
No. He's very friendly. He helped us.
With what, pray tell?
He got us out.
For money. Not for any other reason. He's greedy. That's it.
No. He's nice. Like Nalon, like as he says that, like he opens up his money pouch and like he pulls out a handful of money, which is approximately how big are these coins again? I'm trying to
How
remember
big are the coins you're holding? You know?
They're the gold ones. I'm trying to think. It's about like I want to say like maybe 20 coins, 22 coins in his hand, and like he walks over to Patrick and like he just holds it out to him for like no reason whatsoever.
Just cause.
Just cause he has it. How many coins does that make him down now? Does Patrick take the money?
Patrick looks up at the sky and blinks a few times. As
Trying to hold back the tears.
as a small frustrated smile comes
Oh shit!
onto his face.
You gotta punch somebody, and it's gonna be me.
And he chuckles to himself, and he kind of licks his upper lip and looks at Nalon and says, "I don't want anything that you have to give me."
Nalon at that smiles and looks back at his earful as he puts the money back in the pouch, dropping it into his apron. He's like, "See, he's not greedy."
I want peace and quiet.
You're not going to get that here, love.
No. You'll get it. Don't worry. I'll make sure of that. And with that, Nalon decides to just step right beside Patrick, and it does not seem like he plans on leaving from that side.
And Zerafo just points at Nalon and just like I said. Then she starts to walk ahead of him to get to the rest of the group, but then she kind of glances back and she goes, "You're going to have to be nice to us sooner or later. Stuck with us for a while, and from what I've seen thus far, you are going to be you have been stuck with us forever, so
Are there any
take the
buildings
money."
nearby?
There are a lot of buildings nearby. They all have really strange signs, and they're all really close together.
Circle
Let's go to
building.
the one with
Is
the
there
shape.
Is there going to be a spot where like no one can really see but me? That I can that's like around 30 feet away.
Yes, it looks to be like a museum. Only you can really see it at the moment because they're not as close to it yet.
And is there any way that I can get inside without disturbing anything? Basically, if I were to make it inside, would it look as if I never even touched that place?
Yes.
Almost immediately after Aziraphale stops talking, he makes a quick glance around, and a black puff of smoke swallows him whole, and he vanishes instantly into the museum.
Questions. Does the black smoke smell like anything?
No, doesn't.
No, it doesn't? Okay, great.
It's just kind of cool to the touch, and it leaves a chill down your spine.
Nolan's standing right next to him. So Nolan kind of he tenses up and he kind of for a moment goes to rub his arm, and then he looks around so confused. And I'm guessing he can't see Patrick because,
Gone.
It's gone.
La vanish. And Zerva just kind of stops walking for a minute, kind of glances around. She's like,
Vanaya.
La vanish. She's like, right.
Patrick disappeared out of nowhere. His high pitched voice just comes out of nowhere.
Yes, darling. We know. I saw.
And everyone else just turns around and is like, what?
Patrick's gone. He got frustrated and bitchy and left.
He said he wanted quiet.
Still not gonna get it from where we are. He'll be back. Watch.
Soon enough.
Maybe we'll have bread for when he's back.
Could I perhaps take a long rest inside the museum?
Sure.
All right. So far, if no one finds Patrick, he's out.
Cool. No one's gonna find.
Hey, can I roll investigation to find Patrick? Investigation to find Patrick, please.
Oh.
And I roll investigation to find Patrick.
Go, Nalon!
See, look what you
follow
did,
through as
Bishop.
a
You
nerd.
said something, so now they're coming looking for you. This is
Can I roll investigation, please?
Okay, try.
I get another nat one.
Do you actually?
No. I have
The
yet to
team
roll.
needs Patrick. We need to go get him.
Right. Oh,
Need him right
never
now.
mind. I did not get a nat one. I got the opposite.
Nat
You got
20!
the nat 20!
I got a nat. I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Patrick,
So-
you're never leaving us. You're stuck with
So,
Nalon.
Bishop, I got a question.
Nolan is so desperate for friendship.
He's
wants to
always
be
the
friends.
most unfriendly person in the room.
Yeah.
So, Bishop, I have a question.
I can't
So,
hear you. My Wi-Fi is glitching.
Fix a no mic.
You
I don't
speak
believe
all
that.
type
What's
it.
up? I can hear you now.
Cool. So, about that black smoke, does it form when you appear somewhere?
My Wi-Fi started glitching again.
You talk, I'll type it, okay?
Oh, my hand. You look so dumb with no comment.
Want some peace and quiet.
He's not gonna get it.
I just leave him alone.
Nolan
feel
wants
like-
his friend.
I feel like Bishop's lying just so they don't have to answer me.
No, I actually my Wi-Fi is good now. So, what were you trying to say?
Don't trust it.
It does the
Does the black smoke continue the sentence?
Appear when he.
Does it
reappears.
appear when you appear somewhere as well?
Yes, but I am inside the museum.
Cool. So,
That's why I mentioned
Does
if I were to make my way inside, would it look like I have not been there or touched that place at all? And you said yes.
I know. I got you. I got
Yeah.
So, mist kind of rolls into everybody's view, and to Nalon, it kind of looks like the black smoke, and
I'd
it
like
goes
to.
into an
I'd,
alley.
An
as
alley?
as
No, it
I
goes
make
to a
my way
building with a
into
circle on
the
it.
It's a
as
circle
I
building!
I love the circle building.
as I make my way into the museum, I'd like to find what do I see inside the museum? What do I see?
A lot of jars with brains and hearts and floating eyeballs, and pretty much just a lot of creepy shit that shouldn't really be in a museum, but it is in a museum. And there's a lot of green slime everywhere. And in the center of this like really big room that you happen to find yourself in, there's like a pedestal, and there's a big green slime ball thing in a glass case just sitting there. It is quiet though. Like there is no noise apart from your breathing in that place.
That is the perfect place for me.
He takes a deep breath in
Smells rancid.
and lets it out as if he's been holding his breath for decades, and like finally lets the weight of whoever was around him just fall off his shoulders as he looks for like different like essentially just doors leading to different rooms.
The air kind of smells like smoke, like someone had lit a stick on fire maybe and just kind of walked around with it.
Right.
It's like all that's in there.
I'd like that. There's no other rooms. There's no doors leading to other rooms in the museum. There's just one room.
There's just one room and a bathroom, and that's it. But the one room is like massive.
You go into the bathroom.
I'd like to go into the bathroom. I'd like to walk into the bathroom just to have at least some semblance of privacy.
Okay, so you walk to the bathroom. It's a bathroom. There's nothing in there.
And, I actually walk into the bathroom, and in the middle of the bathroom, I sit down on the ground, legs crossed, and reach into the collar of my cloak and pull out a golden cross that is wrapped around my neck. Lay it down on the ground, and I kind of place my hands on my knees, and as I straighten out my posture, take a deep breath, and close my eyes, I start to pray.
I have a question.
No.
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 No questions. This is a sad moment. No questions. Let's have this.
What's
And
he praying?
I don't speak. I just enjoy the silence, enjoy my own thoughts, and let my worries and my wonders fly through my brain. And that's what my rest looks like.
That's so sad. Oh, poor baby.
That sounds peaceful and nice, actually.
You just need to cry.
Yeah, because it is.
You just need to cry.
Eat
So
the Snickers.
I can't cry.
for the yes, the fuck you can. I've seen you almost cry. So for the rest of the people that are not crying in a spot, hi, Namir, how's it going?
Joey's here!
Yes!
Joey!
Yay!
I see a kitty instead of the mirror.
It's whatever. It's fine. Shut up.
I feel like that's how they feel right now.
How's it going?
Yay, Joey's here. I knew who came instantly.
You gonna
when I heard
listen?
the sound.
Okay. Okay, you can do that. So for the rest of the people that aren't crying in the museum,
He's not crying. I've never ever said
He's
that he was
sobbing.
crying.
He's sobbing his eyes out.
I've
sobbing
never
now.
ever said that any tear had left his eye sockets.
Oh,
Oh, she is!
Because tears come from the tear duct, not the eye socket. So
Cool. Anyway, for the people that aren't
Oh.
in the museum with Patrick, just relaxing, because we are all apparently oh so stressful. This black smoke that only Nalon seems to notice as Patrick's is kind of appearing in the circle building. The building that just has a big old sign that just has a circle on it.
Yeah.
You have no clue what is in the circle building, but like you can go find out.
So it's not only one who sees this?
Unless you bring other people's attention to it, yes.
Okay. Nalan being very quiet out of nowhere suddenly, he immediately just goes towards where this black smoke is. Can Nalan is it a push door? Is it a knob door?
You know the answer.
It's a knob, isn't it? Can Nalan attempt? Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
These always go so well for me, you know.
Yeah, let's see what
Athletics.
happens.
Oh no.
So you look up and it's a knob, and then you try to jump and you just barely miss it.
No.
His fingertips just brush it.
Just the lightest touch.
I'm gonna walk
Nalon.
over and open the door for Nalon.
You don't notice it. You don't notice they're gone yet. Y'all
Aw.
keep walking.
He was being very quiet.
But at the moment, it's time to.
Damn.
Perfect timing.
No.
Damn! Damn!
He's
Sorry,
tired.
I'm yawning. I'm sorry.
Very
Yawn
tired.
was so loud. But yeah, so that's the end.
Okay.
It's like wait. I don't have the soundboard for it. Bishop has it though.
Wait. Sorry.
Oh,
Bye.
It sounded like a
Joey's
song.
gone.
It's perfect.
It was gonna be to continue sound, but Bishop has it. I don't
oh,
have
he's
it.
back.
Play the sound.
Like all we see is Nalan barely missing the freaking doorknob, and it just. I want to draw that now.
Ow.
I want to draw it now.
Jojo.
Nalan's getting